a desk mic. But I used one for the first time the other day when I was recording in the office. Ben has a over-the-top mic, and I headbutted it like 3 times in the space of 3 hours. So I don't know if it would be good. Alex is here. Hello, my love. I'm sorry. I'm finding a cat love now. I
Hello,
hope
chat.
you're not jealous.
Sorry, I was muted.
Of the kitty cat.
Oh, you were talking to Alex? I thought you were talking to me.
You'll also be. We have to
Awkward.
share the kitty cat. Alex says Jerry will be jealous.
Aww. Okay.
I don't know where Jerry is. I stepped in Jerry's wee earlier, so that was fun.
Oh my god. Briony changed her socks. She thought about it for a while. And then thought, yeah, I think I will change my socks. I don't fancy.
I felt fancy. I was like, ooh, I'm going to be one of those posh people who changes my socks when they get covered in urine. I'm going to have ideas above my standard.
Felt fancy today. I
Yeah.
didn't fancy
Treat
wearing
yourself.
Pissy socks. Treat yourself. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Well, today we're playing Purrfect Date. Chat. Perfect.
Well, we're
Because-
going to give it a go. Because
We are going to give
we're
it a go. Yeah.
on Purrfect. And I don't know how well my connection handles it.
Yeah.
So we shall see. Hopefully it's not going to be jittery your end. And
Yeah.
hopefully the music will behave. Because that's one thing I had when I streamed Parsec with Rythian, and it was a bit like a dubstep remix of a game sometimes.
Oh no.
So we shall see. But that was Hitman. This I'm guessing
Okay, I think
Purrfect Date is slightly less
it might
taxing
be
than Hitman.
only a tiny bit, slightly less. Yeah, it should be okay. How are my levels, chat? Is Briony okay, or is Briony too loud? Shall I mute Briony? You're good?
This is as loud as I can talk.
Okay, perfect. Great.
Perfect.
Perfect. So today, chat, I had
My chat
trouble
says, mute
thinking.
Briny, please, can we get less Briny? Apart from Squid, who said Briny should always be louder. But I don't know how to project.
You project very well. Very well.
Enunciate.
Enunciate.
The Leaf Police dismisseth us. All of that sort of stuff.
I'm not very good at enunciating.
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 Pronunciation.
Pronunciating.
Peter Piper picked a
Big
peck of
tobacco,
pickled
biggle
peppers.
peppers.
Pickle pecked a big
Peter Piper, big tobacco, biggle peppers.
Biggle pepper. I'm
Okay.
gonna move to the screen because I think the kissing cats, they remind me of, what is that Pokemon that's like a hog, but if they were just a ball?
Snorunt.
Wow!
The one
She
on
sells seashells round the back of Asda.
the one on the right reminds me of Snorunt, I think.
Yes. No, Swinub.
Oh yeah, Swinub, not Snorunt. Sorry, that was I got the wrong one. It was Swinub. Wait, who is Snorunt? I have no idea. To enunciate, all you need to do is to put the correct emphasis on the right syllables. Okay.
What's that sentence that it changes meaning depending which word?
Snorunt
You
is
put
the
the
triangle
emphasis
in the
on.
hoodie.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm not
something
sure.
like- I didn't steal your money or something. So it's like, I didn't steal your money,
Yeah.
or I didn't steal
Steal your money. I didn't steal
I
your
didn't steal
money.
your money. Yeah. I like the ones that are just sentences where you repeat the same word over and over.
Yeah, I like those too. Buffalo, buffalo. Wait, is it buffalo, 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 buffalo? Buffalo.
This is Buffalo, Buffalo, come in Buffalo, Buffalo.
Andy, thank you so much for the bits.
Wow.
And Max, thank you so much for the 11.
I guess I'll just... Like, the reason we're playing a dating sim is firstly because
We're both
thirsty for
very
cats.
thirsty.
But
And
secondly,
we-
because I hurt my wrist, so I'm just gonna let Kirsty be in charge.
Yeah, I'm in charge of
of
the
everything.
mouse and the cats. Haha. And and Briony's gonna read because I can't read.
Yeah, between us,
Kirsty, you fantastic
we
bin.
will
Thank you
be
too
one
for keeping
gamer.
me
With a
smiling
perfect
when I
team.
have found
Briony
it
can
hard
read
to smile. You
and I
and
can
Briony
click.
are an honest ray of sunshine my soul needs in these trying
Aw,
times,
Tim.
Kirstla.
I'm scared.
Thank
I
you
can't
so
do all the
much.
voices,
I hope
so
you're
I'll get
okay,
scared.
pal.
You have to do.
I'll do some.
I guess we'll decide as they go on. I looked at
I'm
the
gonna turn the music down a tiny bit.
meow meow
Meow meow. There we go.
meow meow. I looked at some of the achievements that you can get in this game.
Yeah.
And I looked up which cat was, well, based on the achievements that, because you get an achievement for which one you romance or seduce. I can't remember the
So,
wording of it.
Are we
And,
actually romancing cats as a person?
Don't really know. I guess we're gonna
suppose
find
it's a bit
out.
like the pigeon one. I don't think you're a pigeon in that, but you are romancing pigeons.
Oh, Hatterful Boyfriend.
Yeah. I played Hatterful
Um,
Boyfriend once, and I got killed by a gang of pigeon bikers.
Oh.
It was very good.
Oh no.
To pronounce things correctly, one must say
I,
things in the correct manner. Example.
What was I going to say?
I
Oh
would
yeah,
like
so
to
I
go
looked
to
up
the
the
little
achievements and I
black
saw which one was
concert.
the least unlocked one, so I know which cat is the least thirsted after.
Right.
If we wanted to go for the least likable cat, I know which one it
Aw.
is.
Is there like a really smelly, horrible one? I hope
I
so.
don't know. I get the feeling it was a snooty cat
Oh, okay.
that people
Go for
hadn't
the
gone
sexy
for.
cat. Is there a sexy cat? Do you think there's like a buff cat? I'm so excited to find out. Roscoe, thank you so much for the bits. Should we get started, Briony?
Yes. Don't know why I said that so
Yes.
scarily.
I don't know if we
Yes.
like have to make our character or anything, but we're gonna find out.
I hope so.
Okay. New game. Meow.
This game is on sale.
Oh, okay. So we have
on-
to pick who we want to be.
Who do you want to be?
I don't know. Who should we be? Who do you like the look of? I like this guy's shitty grin. He looks like someone who would like a cat.
That's, or I either
That's
like him or
sad.
the one in the bottom right.
What, this one?
Yeah. Oh, who's the one above her? I don't mind any of them. They're all lovely. I'm going to go to the bottom so people can see. If you click on the one on the top left, look how happy he is when you click on him.
Yeah, I quite like top left. He looks very
Okay.
mellow. What should we call him?
What is the sort of name of someone who would date a cat?
Yeah.
Our
Our chat wants to call him Ted.
I was thinking Ted. I don't know why. Oh, Ted.
Poor Ted.
Your chat are a bad influence on me.
They are. Alan.
Alan. What's it? Is there any cat pun names?
Mr. Ted Teds.
Mr. Ted. Yeah, Mr. Ted.
Thanks for coming to my
Mr.
TED
Teds.
Talk.
Simba, thank you so much for the 9 months. How are you, pal? Goodness.
I want to see what happens if you click random name.
Oh,
Is
I
it
didn't
gonna-
even see
are
that.
there
Drake.
Drake?
Tim.
There you go, Tim. Falcon literally said, "Looks like a Tim." How did you know, Falcon?
Mr. Tim Tim. Okay, what else have we got? Paul, Hugh, Chungus.
What? Chungus?
Chungus.
Is that a real name?
What about Big Chungus? Oh, it doesn't fit.
Oh, can he just be Big Chunga? Just single?
Big. It'd be
I mean,
one
he
word.
is single. That's why
He
he's
is
looking
single.
for a cat to date.
Big Chunga.
Perfect.
Okay.
I mean, that's like his dating profile name. It doesn't have to be his like
Big Chunga.
Christian name.
Yeah. Okay, this game supports autosave. I am an angel and I accept.
Not the devil.
Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, chapter
I'm
1.
scared.
The Adventures
I'm
of Big Chunga. I think I might have to move. Oh, I can't.
Okay.
Okay,
Is this Chunga himself?
I'm not sure. Might be.
I'm not sure how long we've been sailing, but it feels like forever. I'm not feeling too well now, so it's a huge relief to hear the deck lad shout.
Oh, one sec.
That's what he shouted.
Oh, Joe. Oh, do you want me to be Joe?
Well, you can be Joe if you like.
Alright, shall I make him Cockney?
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay,
I've
Cockney
forgotten.
urchin who works on the boat. You've forgotten what Cockneys
forgot
sound
what
like as
Cockney-
soon as you said it.
Yeah, I am. Well, should I just go
Okay.
Australian?
No, I can do it.
Go then.
Island approaching! Make yourself ready!
Make yourself ready.
I'm finally here.
Alright, there we
When
go,
I
got it.
applied last month, I was just another broke student living off baked beans, and I didn't think I had a chance of being accepted to be part of this prestigious Cat Island research team. So we're scientists who are dating cats?
Oh my gosh.
Is that the deal?
Maybe it's like
Is
a
that
breeding
ethical?
program. Maybe we're making the cats get with each other.
Oh. Yet here it is. The little black dot in the distance, growing bigger by the second, is the infamous Cat Island, the place I will call home for the next few months.
Infamous? What do they do there?
My heart momentarily skips a beat. What if there's been a mistake? What if they accepted someone else's application and accidentally sent me the offer? I rummage about in my bag until I find the papers.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll read this one. Dear Big Chunga, we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Pauper at our research facility on Cat Island. The position will be for an initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Pauper, PhD, BSc, Honours, DPG.
The Professor Pauper? Oh my gosh. No mistake. That's my name right there. Big Chunga. And there's his name at the bottom. The genius behind this whole operation. Professor Pawpaw, science genius, and my new boss.
Are we gonna get with our boss?
If we're lucky. I look up from my papers to see dry land rapidly approaching before us. It seems to be surrounded by a huge barrier of impenetrable black rocks. Is that inviting?
No!
As we get closer, we're not slowing down, and I begin to worry that we're going to crash into them.
Oh no!
Then, at the very last moment, we take a sharp turn to the left, and suddenly we're sailing smoothly towards a jetty through an opening in the rock.
Is this so the cats can't get out? Is it like a battle royale?
Oh no, a cattle royale. No, wait, that's just.
Oh, wait.
that is a thing.
that's just cows.
I blow out the breath that I've been holding and break into a smile. Sound effects there for you. There's some Foley.
Chunga!
Nicely done, Skipper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel, ignoring my attempts at camaraderie. How you say that word? And shouts rather brusquely.
Alright, this is me. Take all your belongings. We won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you'll need.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I smile weakly at the ferryman and his son and pick up my bags. Wait, and his son must be so short that he's behind the text
Yeah.
Ready to disembark, we glide seamlessly up to the wooden jetty, and the son leaps ashore to tie us off. He's greeted by a bulky man in a uniform, who I take to be a security guard of some kind.
Oh.
But is he a cat?
Okay, who wants to be Zane? Me or you?
I think I was the cockney lad on the right.
Yeah, you were him. I'll be Joe.
Sir, I caught you a mouse. And then he laughs loudly, as though he said the funniest thing he's ever heard. It's very disconcerting. The security guard... Oh wait, is that meant to be the burly man? The security guard remains surly and turns his attention to me.
Let's be having you then.
He holds out his large hand, which I assume is an offer to help me off the boat. But as I reach out to take it, he snatches it away, throwing me off balance so that I almost fall over the side.
Oh dear.
What a great start.
What a dick.
What a card.
ID card.
Oh, I see. Of course. I reach into my back pocket and hand over the laminated card I was given on the mainland.
Big chunk.
There we are. Wait, 17. Were we born? Are we 4?
Oh, it's when it was issued.
My bing bong. Oh yeah.
Oh, bing bong.
BRB.
Go get your parcel. We'll look at Big Chunga. Oh my gosh. That's a fake ID. Didn't get the year right. We're gonna have to just send him back. Are we 4? So chat. Oh, I'm gonna mute so that Briony's chat doesn't have to hear me because I'm a degenerate. Oh no, I'm not muted. Why am I not muting? It's not working. Okay, there you go. So we were discussing ideas for the title before the stream, and the urge to be called like Surrounded by Pussy. We were just sitting here laughing about it for ages. And I was like, I don't think I want to be banned today. Doord Coward. Hello, Jagstar. Ted Poopy. Talk to Briony's chat, make them prank her by gifting subs. Okay, I'm back, Briony's chat. I'm back. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I hope you're all behaving. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all gifting Briony subs, because Briony deserves them. Briony's very lovely. Yeah. Yeah, we've got follower emotes now, Lauren. They're in beta, so I got them. Hello.
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 I'm out of breath just from running up the stairs.
Oh no. Oh no. We've just been looking into Big Chunga's big eyes.
Aww.
Big beautiful eyes.
They're quite haunting.
They are. Okay, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Bam. Okay, right, I think this is... Oh no, you first.
He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder.
He's not very nice, is he? This way.
Aww. I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful, lush and green. I'm already under its spell. Enough to start fancying cats. After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which consists of an assortment of tents and huts. Among them are two more solid-looking structures, one larger and one smaller. I presume these are the labs.
Are we testing the cats? What is going on here?
Wait, what happened?
There's labs. What are we doing in them?
Oh yeah, that's true. The whole camp is moderate, but functional. It reminds me of an army outpost.
Oh. This is definitely a cat battle royale. It's a castle
Oh,
royale.
no.
100%.
I'm struck by the lack of people. In fact, there's no one around apart from an older woman sitting outside, peeling a pile of potatoes. I smile and give her a little nod, but she just stares back at me.
Oh no. Is this
She's
a horror game?
controlled by cats. They've skinned an old woman.
Mrs. Marigold.
She's full of cats. I try not to get paranoid.
Oh, here.
He stopped at the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside. I feel rude just walking in, so I make my presence known first.
How?
Meow.
Hello? A firm but friendly voice calls out.
Come. Rob,
Oh my gosh, look at him. I walk in and there he is, hunched over some
Rob,
documents.
thank you so much.
The great Professor
So much.
Pauper!
Oh, he's not a cat?
No.
What if we're all turned into cats? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, look how happy he
Sir,
is.
it's an honor to meet you.
Yes, yes. You must be Big Chunga. Come on in, my dear. Glad to have you on board. Good journey.
Well, long.
Yes, indeed. We're rather tucked away here. Let me offer you some refreshment. Water, coffee, something stronger perhaps. Whiskey.
What should we pick?
I think I'd just go for water if you've had a long journey. It seems a bit much to start drinking as soon as you get into a tent.
Here's a bit.
You're on the job as well. This could be a test.
Yeah. Like if you pick whiskey, you just be like, no, sacked.
Get off my island.
Get off my island.
Okay, just some water.
Just some water would be great if you have some.
Now that's something we have an abundance of. There are plenty of safe natural springs on the island, but we have the bottled kind too.
I'm relieved as he passes me a bottle. I'm not too keen to start drinking from natural water sources until I have personally checked that they're not used as cat urinals.
Is that a common fear? Is that
I check all of the taps in the house to check if
Just in
cats
case.
pee there first. Yeah.
It'll take you a while to find out if... Wait. It'll take you a while to find your way around and discover how it all works. So for today, I thought I would just get you kitted out and maybe introduce you to some of the locals. The cats, that is. I believe you've already met most of the human locals.
we've met like 2 people?
Yeah. Oh, I've only met the ferryman and the security guard who brought me here.
Yes, that's about it.
And the lady outside?
Ah, Mrs. Marigold. Her and her husband are the caretakers. Wonderful couple, the Marigolds. You'll meet them before too long. We're a tiny little family here, Big Chunga, and I'm sure you'll fit in nicely.
I thought it was gonna be like, Mrs. Marigold's been dead for 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
There's no old woman here.
What old woman? I haven't seen an old woman for 20 years.
Thank you, sir. I hope so.
Okay, so first things first. This is your basic kit.
He begins going through a pile of things on his desk, explaining each of them in turn.
It's a bloody mess in here.
This is your backpack. You can put everything in it. We'll be going on plenty of field trips, so it'll be very useful. As will your own water bottle. That's
Just check no cats have peed in it
Just
first.
please just check no cats have peed in it. Cats pee in our water bottles all the time. Some disinfectant hand spray for all the cat piss.
It's made of cat pee.
Ah, these are heavy-duty reinforced gloves which are essential when tagging cats out in the wild. So you don't get piss on your hands. Don't want any scratches from felines we don't know, do we? But the ones we do know,
That's fine. I suppose not. I shove each item into my backpack as he gives them to me. My backpack is already full of cat pee.
Likewise, these goggles are to be brought along on all field trips. This lot here.
He indicates to a small pile of what looks like laundry.
This is my laundry. Could you take it to the fountain and wash it in cat piss? I just love the smell. It's basic uniform, lab coats, masks, stethoscope, etc. Portable first aid kit, camping knife with all tool attachments. Finally, and without doubt, most importantly, this
Cat phone.
cat phone.
He holds something up that looks a lot like a mobile phone, except it clearly isn't one.
This is your catalog.
Well, that's amazing.
Hello, Bex. Hello, Hudson. Okay.
Catalog?
Yes. The name comes from its earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, scan them and log their details. But as you see, we've come a long way since then.
Now we date the cats.
Now we use it to store cats' phone numbers in so we can call them and take them on dates. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of your team. I've added everyone's contact details for you. Listen to music, take photos. There's even a pen that comes with it to insert microchips into the back of the cat's neck so we can keep track of them. What are we doing here?
Date the cats? I'm so confused.
It's a very valuable piece of equipment, Big Chunga, and I need you to protect it above all else. Do you understand?
He is looking me directly in the eye and clearly expects a response. Yes, sir, of course. I will look after it.
Good, good. You'll get to know all the functions as you go along. But for now, I suggest we take a stroll out and see if we can't find a few friends to introduce you to so you can try it out.
He hands me the gadget. I feel a bit nervous taking charge of it, but also really keen to have a go.
You don't inject your romantic interest with a tracking chip? I mean, sometimes. If I've got my catalog
Alex is
with
fully
me.
vaccinated, so I don't have to anymore. We head down to the beach, the professor explaining things as we go.
The mixture of terrain on Cat Island is quite unique. Even in such a relatively small area, you'll find forests, mountains, jungle, beaches, woodland, all of these different geological and ecological zones in one place. It really is most remarkable.
It certainly is.
Even the lack of wildlife is, in itself, quite remarkable.
What do you mean, Professor?
Well, put simply, there's a type of force field that surrounds the island, disallowing anything to enter or to leave.
You mean literally anything?
Literally anything. Absolutely no birds, fish, or creatures of any kind could penetrate it.
Forgive my lack of intelligence on this subject, but we're here? Are we here to be fed to the cat?
I think so. I think we're gonna die.
Oh no, we have to choose which sexy cat gets to eat us. Is that what's happening? The professor lets out a disconcertingly loud laugh.
Ha! I see what you mean! Well, there is, of course, one small break in this invisible wall, and that's where we met the jetty. But let's not get too bogged down in all this right now. What you do need to know is that basically, this island is shaped like a peanut.
Yeah, don't worry about the invisible force field that I've just sprung on you. It's shaped like a peanut, am I right?
This is the most important thing about Cat Island. It is shaped like a peanut.
I don't think he's a real scientist.
I don't think he is either.
He has picked up a nearby stick and draws a simple map in the sand. No, he's drawn a peanut in the sand.
This our end of the island is very well known to us now. We've been researching here for many years. The other end is not so familiar to us. We have encountered difficulties that have hindered our progress in the region.
I'm allergic to peanuts. Wait, what?
Whoa, what was
What
that?
type of difficulties, Professor?
Well, we're not as sure as we'd like to be, but what I can tell you is the environment has an adverse effect on humans, including nausea at the very least. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
And at the worst?
Fainting, migraines, possible nerve damage, vomiting, diarrhea, and death.
Gosh, that is serious.
As I say, it's best to keep away, but let's not go into all that now, my dear. You've had a long day. For now, let's just say that we refer to the far end of the peanut as the danger zone for good reason. I must ask you not to put yourself at risk by venturing beyond this mountain range here.
He refers to the map once more, drawing a line just past the center and an X through the end section.
There are wild, aggressive cats out there. I wouldn't want you getting too close to them. Unlike our lovely fellows closer to home.
He has led me to a spot where a few cats are lounging about.
What do you say we try out your catalogue now, Big Chunk?
He stoops down and picks up one of the animals, a disgruntled-looking cat who is sleeping under the shade of a palm tree.
Having fun dating some cats.
Oh my god.
Oh, they look like they should be called Big Chunga.
Sketch, thank you so much
Look
for
at
the 11
them.
months. They are
The cat
a big chunga. Oh, sorry. I clicked on the screen and it disappeared. Do you remember what it said? The cat something.
The cat let out a thing and it stared into my
the
eyes
cat
as if it told me it was going to take me to the bad end of the island and have a way with me. It was words to that effect. I'm pretty sure.
I think that sounds about right.
Would you like to have a go at scanning this delightful trap?
I find the on switch and somewhat timidly activate it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh,
Beep,
that
beep,
was
beep. That was loud.
The gadget immediately comes to artificial life, emitting a boop boop sound with a red pulsating light. Look at his sleepy eyes.
Cute.
I select the app labeled Cat Scan. And it loads instantly. There's no delay on this thing.
Date him. Lauren, we can't just date the first cat we see, okay? We have to look at all of them and give them all a fair chance.
The professor holds the cat towards me with arms outstretched. I'm sure he said the scanning chip is implanted into the back of the neck somewhere, but it's difficult to find this one's neck amidst the thick cloud of fur.
Aww.
I blow to make a parting and press the catalogue to his skin. It's a bit like scanning groceries in the supermarket where I used to work.
This is so weird.
That should do it.
And he plops the Marmalade Tom back into the shade.
Aw, can we just call him Marmalade Tom?
Marmalade Tom.
That's a good name.
Marmalade.
Marmalade.
Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I find the cat has been successfully scanned. Meow. Red tabby Persian. Look at him!
Look at his face!
10 years and 4 months!
What a good boy! Oh my god.
Okay,
Alright.
full disclosure, that is the cat that's least dated. That's the one that came up on the achievement.
Wow.
So maybe
Is
people
that
have that thing of
Hastings?
saying, we're not going to go with the first one we see,
Oh,
and then
maybe.
Floofy Butt doesn't get the love or whatever we're here to do. I don't know anymore.
Oh, Floofy Bud. No, thank you.
Amazing!
Amazing. Okay. Clever, isn't it? A large part of your job here will be to tag and scan the cats, such as Mr. Fluffybutt here. But it looks like you have no problems at all in that area. Excellent work, Big Chunga.
I really want pictures of us in the style of the picture in the bottom left.
Me too.
When they're really happy.
Could any artists and trap? Any... This would be my face.
Thank you, sir. I can't wait to get started.
Well, why don't you get a bit more practice with the catalogue and scan the rest of them while we're here? These 5 spend a lot of time together.
Aww.
They're like a little family.
Look how happy Professor Pawpaw is. He's so happy. The professor seems to be a genuine cat lover, like me. I think we're going to get on great.
Yay! Hansan said that they're on the art thingy. Yay!
Okay, here goes. No help this time.
Okay.
The professor steps back. The first cat I approach is very friendly, with beautiful calico markings. It comes towards me, already purring.
Trixie.
Meow.
I know, Trixie looks a bit snooty. Oh, Trixie's winking, look! Oh, I like Trixie now.
Oh, she playful.
She playful.
They have very little legs. Next is an elegant, sleek, hairless cat sitting gracefully in the sun. She doesn't pay me much attention and allows me to scan her with minimal fuss.
Oh my god.
Nudie booty!
Nudie booty!
Meow! That's my sweetest. Yeah.
11 years, 1 month, Sphinx. Sphinx cats are so cool.
I love the feel of them.
It's Professor McGonagall. It is a bit, isn't it?
Naked.
Naked. Okay, who's next?
The fourth cat I approach is a noisy one. It's Mr. Tab. Mother! Oh, McMurphy!
Aw.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, look at his little hair. Oh my god. 6 years, brown crossbreed. Oh, he cute. I like McMurphy. Okay, last one.
And finally, the one I've been deliberately putting off until last. He's been skulking around the edges of the activity, eyeing me suspiciously, as though he could pounce at any moment.
This is the edgy goth cat. This is like, what's his name from Stardew? The one with the black hair.
Oh, Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian. This is the Sebastian cat.
I laugh at myself, already projecting personalities onto these animals.
Oh my god!
Kibbles! I mean, he doesn't look like he's hissing in that picture.
No, he looks happy.
He's very happy.
I like Kibbles.
Actually, he looks like the professor.
He does a bit. Oh my god, I love him. Look at his face. Okay, he's good.
All done. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the locals.
The
Ha,
professor
ha, ha.
lets out a little laugh.
Oh, sorry, that little. Ha.
I have a feeling you'll get to know them quite well in time. Oh, that's probably enough for your first day, don't you think? It's quite a lot to take in.
I am suddenly exhausted and grateful to be heading back to camp.
It's good.
What, are we making cat clones of ourselves, do you reckon? Because that one did look very, very like the professor.
Maybe.
And what if, like, the old one is the old lady and...
Which
I don't know.
Which one would be the boat guard guy who wanted the ID? McMurphy, maybe?
I don't. I
That's
think
it.
the ferryman is McMurphy. He seemed like the cool hip dude.
Okay, yeah. Ferryman's McMurphy. The first one, Floofy Butt.
Floofy butt. Yeah.
he's the boat guy, the other guy, ID guy.
It's quite late by the time I've unpacked and settled myself, but I want to write my journal entry before I sleep. I'm surprised at how chilly it is. I have pulled my sleeping bag right up to my chin, but I still feel goose pimples bloom over my arms. Shivering, I rub them to warm myself.
I read that as nipples. Shivering, I rub my nipples to warm myself.
I see you.
It makes me
Hello.
smile to think that this inherent reaction to the cold is what will be keeping my new feline friends warm tonight. Wait, what? What?
What does that mean?
Goose pimp?
His
Is that...
his goose pimples are making cats warm?
I don't understand.
I don't understand that. What
I'm
are
very
you doing to these
confused.
cats, sir?
My eyelids closed, thinking of cats and the island and the professor.
Who's that? Thank you for the follow.
The world around me
Oh, it's
drifts
snoring.
away as I thought that was you. I was like, oh, she's doing sound effects now. The world around me drifts away as I float up into
Hello,
a
air.
dream. Goosebumps make the fur isolate better. Oh.
Oh.
I'm not sure how long I've been asleep, but I wake up with a violent jolt that leaves me sitting bolt upright. It's too dark to see anything, but I hear a rustling and then a strange electronic noise, one that in my sleepy confusion I can't place right away. Boop, boop, boop! Whoop, 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 whoop. The catalogue! Acting on instinct, I scramble to my feet and follow the noise out of the tent. I look around me, and my fears are confirmed when I catch sight of a pulsing red light getting fainter in the direction of the forest. I snap into action, running as fast as I can. Barefoot, dressed in my PJs, running at full speed into the forest in the dark of night. He's gonna go to the bad peanut. I must be crazy!
Not the bad peanut.
The words of Professor Purrrrrrrr are ringing in my ears.
Oh gosh, hang on, let me just shut the window. They're cutting the grass.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. Very loud. There you go.
I need you to protect it above all else.
Ooh, my legs are trembling beneath me. I stop, feeling my heartbeat heavy throughout my body. I wheeze in and out, my breath billowing in front of me in white puffs. I shouldn't feel like this. Why am I so dizzy? I tried to get my bearings and realize I've blundered perilously close to the danger zone.
No.
Oh no! I can just make out the shapes of some large animals in front of me before my eyes close and I drop to my knees. Oh no.
We're gonna turn into a cat.
I hope so. I open my eyes. The calico cat I scanned yesterday is sitting in front of me. She drops the catalogue at my feet. Oh, couldn't trust that. I pass out. I feel like that loading screen wasn't within the tone of what was happening.
Fluffy
Oh. Okay.
Oh, who's
who
gonna
wants
be
to
Floofy Butt? Should I be Floofy Butt?
Yeah. do you
Okay,
wanna-
what should
do you reckon
Floofy Butt
he's-
talk like?
Is he a snooty boy or is he a?
I
Is he
think
Hagrid?
he looks like a sort of a. I don't know if I could do a Hagrid. I'm just like, hello, can you hear me? What about
what-
McMurphy?
Could he be? The only ones I can do are Cockney.
Let's make everything Cockney.
Everybody's a Cockney. Are you okay?
What is it?
Don't be ridiculous, Kibbles. It's a human.
Oh yeah, yuck! I can smell it now. Smells like a human.
Oh, do be quiet. Are they alive?
Of course it's alive. It's breathing, you imbecile. Oh. Why isn't it moving?
What are you? Come on and give him some space. Move back a bit. Yeah, stand back. Move out of my way. Let me have a proper look. I begin to come to. The Sphinx cat is standing over me as I open my eyes. We stare at each other for a moment while I try to take in what's happening. Is this one defective? Oh, I feel sick. I'm gonna puke.
Ugh.
The cats watch me intently. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head. What is it chattering about? They're scared and confused. Let me talk to them. Human, are you all right? You! I remember you took my catalogue. Oh, but I gave it back to you. It's in your pocket now.
Sounds like a murderer. I gave it back to you. Check your pocket.
I tried to reach into my pocket and realized that my hands are scratched to shreds.
No.
Ow, 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 ow. What's wrong with my hands?
Should have worn your gloves.
I tried to stand. Ow, ow, my feet! What's happened to me? Yeah, I guess that's from all the climbing.
I told you he wasn't ready for that.
What's that? Ready for what?
Its anatomical structure is far too delicate. I tried to slow it down.
Yeah, Floof. You try restraining a human who's that determined.
It was like a margay? What's that?
I don't know. I think it's in Kent.
Its anatomical structure didn't seem that delicate to me.
I was like, a what? Doing what? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain... I show my bleeding hands. Ah, you crawled. Kara?
Kara.
Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name.
My name's Big Chunga.
It's Big Chunga. Call me by my full title. It's a term of endearment. Oh, is he Irish? Oh, McMurphy, of course.
Oh, you're gonna have to crack out the Irish.
It's an Irish thing. I don't know why I've been talking like a Cockney this whole time. It's a joke. It's inappropriate. Wait, I crawled? You sure did. Like a cat?
Yup.
All the way from the mountain? Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why?
Because you got the sickness.
Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to have a talk. Possibly a long talk. Talk, yes, that's right. Since when can cats talk?
Oh, for goodness sakes. Since the dawn of time, how else do you think we communicate?
Ah, stop splitting whiskers, Major. You know full well that the human is saying, I think the revelation here, Kara, is that you can understand us. Yes, that too. Will someone please explain what the hell is going on here? At least, not the details of how this works.
Hi, cursed hi.
I think being stood in the
Lucy,
forest,
thank you
surrounded
so
by a
much
bunch
for
of
the
talking
12
cats, is about
months.
as much detail as anybody would want. I agree. And more to the point, we were rather hoping you would be able to help us. You are the scientist, after all. What we do know is that the clock has started ticking for you.
Oh, jeez, we're gonna die.
Oh!
Oh no.
Well, that's put a dampener on the situation.
Your time's almost up.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Well, there's no easy way to say this to you, Kara.
Oh! You'll be catified.
I'll be what? Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before. If I may, it would seem that we are basing this on our experiences to date, that when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable in ways that they previously were not. That is to say...
You're screwed.
You're not helping! Don't make me turn into a cat. Oh, mountain lion, there be no violence of any kind. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here.
The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty is referring is, simply put, if you are bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you will begin a process of change that will ultimately result in a full feline transition.
Catified.
So basically, you're telling me I'm a werecat.
We're a werecat.
I look down, and in amongst the scratches on my right hand are two distinct puncture marks. The reality of my situation descends on me like a cold mist.
Basically. Yes.
My head is spinning. This is too much for me to take in. Take a breath now, Kari. You're not looking so good. What? Have I started to change? I feel my head for ears, fur. Everything seems to be normal.
We're gonna start licking our butt at any moment.
No. I just meant you're looking a bit shaky, understandably so. I take a few deep, steady breaths and calm myself enough to say, okay, so why? How? What? Give me some data. What have you got so far?
Look, we'll answer anything that we can, but the truth is, we have more questions than answers ourselves.
So, you said you need my help. What exactly would that entail? Dating?
Tail. You have to date us. Well, finding our friends would be a start.
The cats on this island, they're going missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising and we've hit a wall.
Oh my god! A wall of... Oh wait.
A wall of ignorance, maybe. Really, how many times do I have to tell you? The Muellers are to blame.
Muellers? Now, Floofy Butt, there's no need for name calling.
Speaking of name calling, I'll remind you to call me Major, madam.
Look, they can't help the way they are. It's a lack of breeding, you know.
Overbreeding, if you ask me.
Again, Mueller's.
They're the elder cats, the island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term Mueller's.
Jeez.
And how are they to blame exactly?
Well, if I knew that, there would have been no need for this elaborate kidnapping. It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all.
Look, Kara, all we need to know is that we are no longer safe on this island. The elders who live within the danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why. It's just always been that way, and now, because cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either.
You expect the occasional mishap. We live in an undomesticated world here, after all.
But lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day.
Even the last human we catified went missing.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's not open wounds, Kibbles.
Yes, onwards and upwards! Well, first things first, this werecat thing.
Catification!
A landlord
Transition.
gets a visit from a ghost cat who's
Whatever.
been haunting his pub. The
How
cat
does it
says
work?
his tail was severed before his death and he can't move on to the afterlife
Time
until it's
passes.
reattached.
Then you
The
transform
landlord
into a
says him
cat.
sorry, I'd love to help, but
Yeah.
I'm not licensed to retail spirits.
There you go.
It's a gradual process.
It's different for
Oh
everyone,
my
but you
God,
won't just
Lang.
turn overnight. The clock is ticking, however.
The first
Thanks,
side
thank you
effect
for
of
the
the
bit.
transition is being able to understand us. Well, some of us.
Not the eldies, obviously.
Not all the domestics either.
Then you have the whole heightened senses thing, the increased agility, the crazy body hair stuff.
Let's not worry about the human with all the details yet. No, let's not worry the human, sorry.
I assume there's an antidote.
No.
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption. Hang on, you said there was someone else who you'd put in this position.
Well, let's hope you're a better bet than they were.
Oh. Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back. So we killed them.
We killed them. I know where their... Wait, wrong voice. I know where their notes are, though.
Really?
Trade.
Huh?
You help us, and I'll give you their progress reports.
So, what do you say, Kara? Will you help us? I mean,
I think we
yes.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Help the
I'd
kiddies.
quite like to be a kitty cat.
Yeah.
Not much of a choice, really, is it?
Afraid not.
Okay, fine. So, where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me that will help me track down your missing friends?
No one... Wait, will no one listen to sense? Start with the Muellers, and I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too. I don't have a hat, but I'll eat it
You
anyway.
already ate it.
I already ate it.
Don't mind him. He's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in your part of the island.
Yes, nowhere near the danger zone are the elders. Well, that doesn't make much sense. But I suppose nothing does around this place.
Oh.
Oh, my catalogue starts beeping. Oh, my alarm. I have to get to work. You run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicions with your people. You can meet with us later.
I'll make sure those reports are in your tent before this evening.
Thanks, Kara. You're one in a million.
I imagine the odds are far greater than that, given your new health status.
Go! Thanks from all of us.
Anhul asked if I turned into a cat, would the buns still accept me? Probably not. They'd be
Aww.
spooked by me. Spooked.
Swooped.
Hello,
Fion
Ollie.
might. Jerry would be scared.
think Tab should be okay.
After a rather painful journey, I am very grateful to finally limp into camp. I have just enough time to get myself tidied up for work, and I'm about to peel off my filthy pajamas when I hear my catalogue beeping.
Covered in cat piss.
I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from. It's not from any of the contacts that Professor Purrrrrrrrfect programmed into it. In fact, there's no contact information at all.
Oh. Are you sure it is wise to trust everyone? Anyone?
What on earth does that mean? Who is this?
There's a lot you don't know. Think carefully about who you confide in. I think this is a horror game.
Before I can think of a reply, the messages are gone and my catalogue has no record of them. I don't have any time to think about this right now. I need to get ready. As soon as I'm presentable, I head over to the lab and I'm 10 minutes late. It doesn't give a good impression on my first morning. Oh, why are there kitty cats in cages?
Oh, look, the peanuts on the wall as well. This is like no dating sim I've ever seen. Well, we haven't started dating yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, Big Chunker, good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you oversleep on your first day?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think the travelling and all the excitement of yesterday... I take punctuality very seriously. He cuts across my apology.
Not to
Shut
worry,
up!
Shut up! It's perfectly understandable. You'll find I'm quite relaxed about most things. As long as you get the work done, I don't mind what hours you keep.
Thank you, sir.
So, shall we get started? My goodness, what on earth happened to you?
He's looking at the scratches all over my hands. Oh, I
See you
fell
later,
and tried to save
Lance.
myself by grabbing onto a bush.
Not a secret drinker, are you, Big Chunker?
Oh no, sir. I'm a bit of a lightweight, to tell you the truth. That's
That's
quite the leap to make.
Do you fancy a tipple, Big Chunker? Do you like a whiskey?
He was trying to catch us out.
He was.
We ought to get those hands sorted out, though. They look pretty nasty to me.
Oh. He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool. He begins cleaning and tending to my hands while he talks. He's licking them with his mouth.
For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things. But from tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how to carve up your time.
He's a murderer.
He is a murderer.
Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make the most of your time on the island. Once your work is completed, we'll be saying goodbye. This really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it all in the lab. Naturally, I need your help around here, but I'd also like for you to get your hands dirty with some fieldwork. Get those wounds nice and infected. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place, and there's a lot to see. Take the time to get to know the cats. A full understanding of their behavior is crucial to our research. There is plenty to see and do. However, you must be careful not to overwork. Take regular rest and relaxation. We don't want you to burn yourself out now, do we?
I'll try to get the balance
What are
right
you doing right now?
between science and cat dating.
Guess who just spent an hour on the phone trying to fix
That's
my
the
internet?
spirit, so
But it's
there you
working,
are.
and now I am here to celebrate.
He's
5
done a
months.
first-class job on my wounds, and they aren't bothering me nearly as much. I spend the rest of the day with the
Aw,
professor,
Rain,
getting
thank
to
you
know
so
the
much for
various
the
pieces of
fiber.
equipment in the lab work.
Thank you.
Oh, how the various pieces of the equipment in the lab work, finding out where everything is, and learning some of the basic duties I will be performing routinely.
Duties.
Duties!
Duties.
By the end of the day, I am exhausted. I make my way to my tent. I'm about to flop down on my bed when I see a package poking out from underneath it. It's the reports that Kibbles promised to deliver. The cats were right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an antidote. I'm gutted and worried. What if I can't do anything better? Will I just turn into a cat? I decided that's not an option and resolved to get going on my own research into it tomorrow. My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point. I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me.
I see you.
I need to gain their
Hello.
trust and see if I can get them to open up a bit.
Common
Maybe
mistakes,
marry
thank you so
one.
much for the follow.
I'm sure I'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. I'm optimistic that one-to-one sharing will prove fruitful. It's a small glimmer of hope. Tonight, I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall asleep. The first morning of waking up on the island. I'm so excited. Was that not? Oh no, wait. Wasn't yesterday the first morning
Yeah,
of waking up on the...
it was,
I'm
right?
confused.
Yeah, we
The
definitely
first
had a
morning
night
of
in it.
waking up on the island. I'm so excited to discover what the day will bring. Should I jump straight into lab research, or maybe it would be wise to start investigating a way to help these cats and find a cure for myself? Perhaps a good starting point would be to get to know the cats a little better on a one-to-one basis.
We got Chief.
Whoop whoop.
New job. What should we do today?
Okay. Romance.
Romance. Should we do some romance?
So is this like, do you have to... Oh, we have 4
Romance
hearts per
research or
user.
recon. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So should we do a bit of romance?
Yeah, maybe 1 romance.
Okay, I
And
clicked
then-
romance.
Oh.
Oh, so we can't.
Wait, we're straight into... Maybe we should
Straight
get to know
into
them
dating.
first. But Snooty Booty and McMurphy are up for it straight
are,
away.
they
They
are.
don't care.
They don't care. They're up for anything. Should I
Who's
click?
Mystery Cat?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the professor.
I see you. Hello.
Cat. They look like they're a cat in a box.
A cat in a.
Cat in a box.
Oh yeah. Okay, should I click on one of these two, or should I click back?
I say, yeah, maybe we should wait to get to know them a bit before we
Okay, we'll
start.
click back.
I was too keen to jump into romance.
Yeah.
Let's do research.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, research. Right, if I click a question mark, unlocks after
Unlocks
completing
after-
chapter 2, chapter 3, research 1. Okay, so we've unlocked these ones for now. Time to round up some rowdy kitties.
Hansan's put a link in. Is that the kitty cat? Parsec's gonna close because I'm gonna click on the link.
Okay.
Those are
Oh
amazing!
my god, they're so good! Oh my
You got
god.
a Jerry and a Fifi kitty cat.
That's what I love it. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Hansan. Those are very cute.
Yeah, it's so cool. Thank you so much, Hansen. Should we round up some rowdy kitties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this gonna be like a mini game?
I don't know.
It's a sunny afternoon. Most of the cats are lazing on the beach. Perfect. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Wait,
Oh.
what?
Okay.
I don't think this guy's a good scientist.
No.
I double check my supply list. Crate, treats, sedatives, snare, catnip, antiseptic cream for myself. I've got everything. I have a sick feeling in my tummy, but I ignore it as best I can. This is going to be a challenge, but I'm pleased the professor is trusting me with the more physical tasks. I walk out onto the beach, feeling like a child catcher. I keep reminding myself that I'm doing this for the greater good, even if it makes me unpopular with the cats.
The greater good.
I set up the crate in an unsuspecting location and keep the snare hidden behind my back. At first, I stroll around, trying to look as casual as possible, whistling a tune as I walk. I get close to one of the smaller cats. I start to stroke her. I want this to be as painless as possible. The cats respond well to me. She even starts to purr gently. Are you going to come with me? The cat looks at me with big, wide, loving eyes. This is so mean.
What the we
Come on,
microchipping
then.
it?
I pick up the cat, carry her to the crate and place her gently inside. I lock it shut, even though the cat makes no attempt to escape. Well, that went better than expected. This may be a good day after all. Emboldened by my success, I approach one of the slightly larger cats. Hey, matey, shall we get in the basket? I give him a little stroke. He doesn't respond badly, although he doesn't seem particularly interested either. I put my hands on either side of his body, ready to pick him up. He doesn't look happy about it and growls a warning at me. Hey, mister, it's gonna be okay. We're just going on a little trip, all right? As soon as I start to lift, all hell breaks loose. Yowling and hissing, he scratches my arms to ribbons. I try to get him into the basket, but he stretches out and I can't fit him in. This is giving me flashbacks. Oh, ow! Oh no! I know when I'm defeated and have to let him go. He scarpers off into the distance. I look down at my ravaged arms. Note to self, wear long sleeves when on caging duty.
That is rule number 1. This guy is an amateur.
And he should be wearing gauntlets anyway that go up to the elbow.
They gave him gloves, so just not putting them on. Alright, we've done our research.
We're 1.4% up to the antidote.
Yes!
Should we do recon?
See what recon is? Yeah. Okay, we've got recon 10, a strange message in the middle of the night, or recon 4, the security guard I met when I arrived might be a good lead. What should we do?
I'm sort of scared to talk to the security guard.
Yeah, he was a bit scary, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And I've forgotten his voice.
Oh, he was Australian. Yeah, let's do recon 4.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Hello?
Channel your inner Dan.
Dan?
I've been staring at the back of his head for a long time now. Too long. I'm starting to feel creepy. I just don't understand at all. All he does is sit in that chair by the dock, eating egg sandwiches and doing crosswords. How does a man like that become the security guard for a place like this?
What? The security guards not eat egg sandwiches and do crosswords?
No. As far as I can tell, his job consists of greeting the boat to make sure nothing unauthorized gets on or off of it.
Oh.
Picking up supply deliveries and occasionally taking a long, lazy lap of the island to make sure everything's secure. I wonder what he knows about the research that goes on here. If anything, he doesn't seem to be interested regardless. I decide it's time to get to know this island bouncer and go to join him at the dock.
I want his job. Oh, here he is.
I sit next to Zane. Me on the sand, him in that chair.
Are we romancing Zane now? I think we kind of are.
Don't know. Is he a cat that turned into a man?
Maybe.
He's not wearing his big coat, and the short sleeve shirt allows me to notice for the first time how surprisingly muscular he is. I never truly thought of him as security in the bodyguard sense, but now, squinting at him sideways, trying not to stare too obviously, I begin to see him in a new light. This game is very confusing.
It is.
I pluck up the courage to talk.
Do we want cats or do we want men?
Hey Zane, how are you?
Hello? Are you trying to start a conversation?
He says this without looking up from his crossword puzzle. Oh, I suppose I am, yes. I don't get to chat to many humans.
Research Assistant 125?
He rolls the words out like he's reading them. Oh, yes, I guess that's me. So, what does the number stand for anyhow?
You don't know?
He asks monotonously, eyes still glued to his crossword puzzle.
Let me get a piece of paper so as if I've got a crossword puzzle. Okay.
No, actually, to be honest, Zane, I don't know much at all. I'm not even a scientist. I don't know why they left me here. There's a definite lack of intel sharing on this project.
They just told me there were sexy cats here, and I just came straight over.
I heard you can date the cats.
Which project would that be?
This one. The whole research project that's going on. Is there more than one?
Depends who you ask.
I was just asking you, really.
I don't understand your job. I don't need to. I don't care about things. I don't need to.
What do you care about, Zane?
I care about egg sandwiches and crossword puzzles.
Zane looks at me for the first time.
We stare into his deep blue eyes.
Egg sandwich falls off his lips.
There's a bit of egg sandwich on his top lip. It falls down sensuously.
Onto his crossword. Spelling out the word egg. 4 down.
You really want to talk, don't you?
Well, there's not much else to do here. Besides, I'm interested in it all, aren't you?
Hello. My interest consists of what's for dinner and when my next puzzle book is coming. I'm having egg sandwiches for dinner today.
When it's coming, you get it delivered?
No, I swim to the corner shop to get my next one. What do you fucking think? Comes with the mail.
He's back to not looking at me again. The mail? You mean the parcels?
And the letters, yeah. That's the mail. Have you ever had mail?
The letters? Who would go to the trouble of sending mail all the way out here when we have email? I laugh, but Zane looks very serious. I've offended him deeply.
It's safer sending mail the old-fashioned way. Hello. With email, there's viruses, hackers, worms, cyber terrorists.
Worms. I get the feeling he's not very tech savvy. Yeah, but anyone can open and read a letter, right?
Not if I'm around. And besides, who would suspect that something important would be in a fragrant pink envelope?
There's an awkward silence. Of course. Being my usual socially inept self, I'm desperate to fill it. Need any help with that crossword? I'm pretty good. I can even do the cryptic puzzle in the Daily Inquirer.
Big Chungus, stop!
This line usually gains me a little kudos, but Zane simply ignores me.
He's too cool.
That's my best chat-up line there.
I'm pretty good at crosswords.
I decide to just come out and say what's on my mind. I mean, it can't make things more awkward than they already are.
Zane, I'm not gonna lie, you're very attractive.
Zane, have you ever turned into a cat? Zane, have you ever noticed anything strange going on here? Cats behaving weirdly. Zane suddenly looks up, his eyes locking straight onto mine, unwavering and hard.
No. Have you?
Well, not exactly, but... He is looking at me properly for the first time since we met. I have definitely captured his attention, but I'm too nervous to follow through.
Please don't follow through.
I'm just being silly. The lack of human company can get to me. Gives me daft ideas.
Such as?
He's still staring at me as though he's trying to read my mind. Sometimes when I'm out tagging, I feel they're playing games on me, like children, hide and seek, that kind of thing.
Oh, some of those cats may be cleverer than any of us give them credit for.
Now it's my turn to be intrigued. In what way?
They know when to stay out of the sun. You're going pink. Like my fragranced envelopes full of egg sandwiches.
The moment, if there ever was one, is over. I decide maybe Zane isn't the best person to talk to about my concerns. Feeling unwanted and slightly dejected, I decide to head back to camp. I stand up and brush the sand off me.
What's a 5-letter word for solitude?
Alone. Zane silently scribbles in his book as I leave.
Thanks, mate. 2.8%. Yay!
So that did help, because I
That
was starting
did.
to think like, oh no, have we
That was really good. That
been
helped.
taken down a bunny hole? Should we do more research, or should we try aroma?
Hang on, let me click on research and just see what. So we've done that one. We've got 12. A slow day. I've only got to organise a few samples from previous field trips. And then there's... Today I'm off on a field trip of sorts with the professor. Can't wait to see what he's planning to show me. So we can go out with the professor, or we can do the other thing. Or... Let's look at Recon again. Recon 10 is the only one. Strange message. Yeah, or we can do a bit of romance. What are you fancy?
Should we go on a trip with the professor?
Yeah? I think I might have to go to the toilet first.
Well, that you don't want to be peeing on the island.
You gotta make sure you pee before you leave.
It's true. Professor gets really angry if you don't.
Yeah. Okay, right. I will be right back.
Have a good pee break.
Thank you. I won't be long. See you soon. Chat, I will be back in a moment.
How's everyone doing? Sienna, how was your stream? I watched for a while. I was amazed at your patience. I would have been very frustrated by 2 times in. This game is so cursed. This is very... Oh, Sienna went to get noms. I don't know what I was expecting, but it certainly was not this. I wasn't expecting there to be some crazy cat island. I just thought it was like, I thought we were just gonna date some cats, and choose which cat was cute. I thought we were gonna be a cat who dates cats. But maybe if you get to turn into a cat, then it would be okay to date a cat. Maybe? Is there an England match tonight or something? This is exactly how it went down at Jingle Jam. See, I never watched the stream. Now she just needs the golden strawberries. Wait, what? I have to go on my tea break soon. I'm scared what I'll come back to.
Wow.
I miss getting
Garfield sexy
tea
thick, Garfield
from
sexy thick,
my
Garfield sexy thick,
Alex.
Garfield
I
sexy
miss
thick, Garfield sexy
winning at
thick,
games
Garfield
and
sexy thick,
having
Garfield sexy
a
thick, Garfield
Alex,
sexy thick, Garfield sexy
bring
thick,
me
Garfield
a
sexy
tea
thick, Garfield
in
sexy
brackets
thick,
that I didn't ask
Garfield
for,
sexy thick, Garfield
and
sexy thick,
winning
Garfield sexy
winning
thick,
at life.
Garfield sexy thick,
England,
Garfield
Germany is
sexy
in
thick,
2
Garfield
hours.
sexy thick,
Oh.
Garfield sexy thick, Garfield sexy
I was
thick,
expecting something
Garfield
different.
sexy
Me
thick, Garfield
too.
sexy thick, Garfield
Samwise,
sexy
I've
thick,
taken out the mantle
Garfield
and defending
sexy thick,
bunny hands
Garfield
everywhere.
sexy thick,
Thank you.
Garfield
I'm
sexy
glad
thick,
that there's
Garfield
one proper
sexy thick,
scientist in the
Garfield
world
sexy thick.
who's happy to admit this sort of thing. I assume this isn't... I've heard about that game. I think I got offered a key for it. Is it Doki?
Wow!
Doki Literature Club or
Cursed
something?
high.
Is that how you say it? Do not play Doki Doki. Isn't it a horror game? That I've heard it's one of those games that it's like don't know anything about it.
And knuckles and knuckles and
'cause
knuckles
it-
and knuckles
it's better
and
if you
knuckles and
don't know
knuckles
anything
and
about
knuckles
it.
and knuckles and knuckles
Is that
and
faster moving the
knuckles and
mouse, or is that
knuckles and
Mr.
knuckles
Tabs?
and knuckles and knuckles.
Hello,
and
Mr.
knuckles and knuckles and knuckles and
Hello.
knuckles and 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 knuckles and
How
knuckles
was
and
your
knuckles
wee?
and knuckles.
It was lovely, thank you. I got a coffee as well.
Knuckles and knuckles and
Oh.
knuckles and knuckles and knuckles.
Chat is spamming me with TTS. It's a good thing
Cursed
we didn't
high
parsec
Andy.
from my PC.
Oh jeez, yeah. I take it you've not had any alerts come through on your end.
No, not at all. It's going very well, and it's not like laggy or anything. It's very
Blub,
good.
blub, blub, blub,
Nice.
blub,
I've
blub,
had a
blub,
shark
blub,
fact
blub,
redeemed,
blub,
so
blub,
I'll
blub,
do
blub,
that
blub,
quickly.
blub,
Yes,
blub,
I would like to
blub,
hear the
blub.
shark fact.
Okay. It's called Smooth Chomperator.
Jump ring.
Blowing into the mouth of a recently deceased mako shark produces a sound remarkably similar to that of an alto saxophone. By controlling the air pressure through the gills, the pitch can be altered. The refrain from Jerry Rafferty's 1978 hit Baker Street is played on a mako and is the theme to 1980s police drama Cagney and Lacey and all of Sade's hits. And there's even a picture of someone playing a shark. Jerry Rafferty playing a shark.
I love it. That is my favourite shark fact so far.
Kirsty gets to hear shark facts, but Rythian never does. It's because I'm too shy in front of Rythian, whereas I know that Kirsty has more tolerance for my nonsense. I mean, my factual fact.
Okay, so we're going on a field trip with the professor.
Yay!
I'll click on it. Oh wait, not that one. That one. Okay.
Wow!
Chat, thank you so much for the bits. Hang on, I'm going to put my phone
Professor
on silent.
Pawpaw told me to be ready early and dressed for hiking as we were
Thank
doing
you so
field
much,
work
all
this
of
morning.
you.
I'm not sure that I have anything that would
You
pass for
lovely
hiking
bunch.
gear, to be honest.
I
Some
love you all
sturdy
very
shoes
much.
would be good.
Hello,
Oh well,
country.
lab coat and trainers it is then, as usual. A message from the professor lights up my catalogue.
Oh, okay.
Set to go. I'm waiting outside my tent.
Wow!
Curse dumper, curse dumper, curse dumper,
Oh,
curse
Big
dumper, curse
Chunga.
dumper,
Are
curse
you ready
dumper,
for our
curse
field
dumper,
trip?
curse dumper.
Wait, our field work today?
Yes, of course, Professor. May I ask where we're going?
Somewhere I think you'll find very interesting.
The professor hands me a backpack.
Here, take this bag.
It's very full, but surprisingly light. Pauper has set off at a brisk pace, calling back to me over his shoulder.
This way!
I run to catch up with him. After some serious walking, with me struggling to keep up, the professor stops abruptly and listens.
Do you hear that?
There is a distant sound of a very
Bloody
close
hell.
sound of bubbling water.
Bubbling?
We're almost there.
Secretly, I'm relieved, as I don't think I can go much further.
Just a little climbing.
Climbing? I hide my dismay. Where does he get his energy from?
It's just at the top there. It's not as difficult to climb as it looks.
We're in front of an almost vertical rock face.
Just copy me.
He clambers up expertly. I manage to find a spot that will support my foot and start the climb. I make little progress before slipping and falling flat on my bum. I try again. This time I take it slow. I slowly fall on my bum. Again I fall. What happened to the benefits of catification the others keep going on about? The professor notices I'm having trouble and holds out a hand for me. I manage to climb up just enough to take hold of him, and he lifts me the rest of the way up. His strength is impressive. Curious, even.
Ooh.
Not a fan of climbing, eh?
Can't say I've done much of it, Professor.
Come along then. I could get you there.
He pretty much pulls me all the way to the top and then leads me to the entrance of a small cave. The sound of running water is very loud now. I instantly see why. There's water here. A natural spring has cut its way through the rock and created a beautiful cascade of sparkling clear water. It looks delicious.
Pissy water.
I kneel down without thinking and begin to drink
Whoa.
it. It tastes amazing.
You can't do that.
What
you need to
happened to
check it's not a
checking?
cat urinal.
As I come up for
Oh.
breath, I see the professor looking at me with suspicion.
This is actually my toilet. You should know better. It is never wise under any circumstances to ingest something that is unproven. But here on the island, it would be prudent to exercise more caution than usual.
I feel embarrassed at my lack of consideration.
You should.
Yes, of course, sir. I wasn't thinking. I felt so thirsty and it looked so good.
I do understand. Many have made the same error. They're all dead now. Fortunately for you, this is tried and tested and safe for consumption. It's good, don't you think?
My body feels suddenly re-energized. I feel like I could climb any wall. It's incredible. I feel fantastic. What's in it? Water,
Piss.
you idiot.
We don't know. That's why we're here. We need more samples. We've been studying this water for months now, and we still know very little about it. Check your bag.
I open my bag. It's full to the brim with empty plastic bottles.
We'll need to fill all of these with water. We're going to need as much as we can carry.
I do as he says, and by the time all the bottles are full and back in my bag, it weighs a ton. But I feel like I can lift anything. The effect of the water is powerful.
Powerful.
The professor has also packed his own rucksack with bottles.
That should do us for now. Let's get these back.
As we make our way down the rock face and back to camp, I have no problem keeping up with the professor. I feel I could run all the way. However, as we get closer to home, I start to feel the effect wear off. My bag becomes unbearably heavy. The final limp into camp is torture. I need to rest.
What is this mystical water? Okay, what should we use our last heart on? It seems to be
should we?
doubling every time we do it. It's
Oh,
4
that's
points
good.
now.
We could dabble in a little romance, I
Dabble?
guess.
A little dabble. Oh, you're looking a little tired. You have 1 heart remaining. If you continue, it could have negative consequences. Oh, should we rest then?
Yeah, I guess let's rest.
Meow. Okay, we will rest. Do it, power through. But
Yeah.
what if we're really tired and we fall asleep on our date? What should we do?
I
Briony?
mean,
Do we power through?
my dad did do that on a date with my mum, and they did end up getting married. He was late to their first ever date
Oh,
because he wanted to
no.
watch the end of a Star Trek episode. And then for one of their next dates, they went to a film together and he fell asleep. They went to see 2001 Space Odyssey and he fell asleep at the very beginning when it was just the apes. And then he woke up halfway through and had no idea what was going on.
Oh no! So, based on that, should we go for romance and use our last heart? Or
I say I don't know what the negative consequences are. I say we rest up.
okay, we will rest up.
But does that put it to the next day, or is it just like
I
a little nap
think
in the day, I
so.
wonder?
I think it'll probably put it to the next day, right?
Guess let's see.
Should we rest? There you go.
I just assumed it was a 4-heart allowance for the day.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in my class at university. The tutor is late and we're all sitting waiting. I turn to my friend who sits behind me to make a joke about the tutor's car breaking down, but my friend isn't there. Instead, there is a giant cat.
The giant cat says, if the tutor is more than 15 minutes late, we're legally allowed to leave.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
It looks like an elder. It bares its teeth at me and lets out a menacing low growl. Just as I'm about to scream, the
Grr.
tutor arrives, but it's Professor Pawpaw.
You look like you've seen a ghost, Big Chunga.
I try to answer back to tell him to look behind me, but the words won't come out. I'm rigid with fear. Can't move, can't speak, can't scream. Everyone else is acting like things are normal. Can't they see it? I force myself to turn again and look at the terrifying cat, but it's not there. There's just an ordinary domestic cat, and everyone is laughing at me. I'm not wearing any trousers. Now I see everyone from the island. The Marigolds, Joe, Bob, Zane, Pawpaw, all pointing and laughing.
Oh no!
I jump out of my seat to leave, and I'm in bed, in my tent, sat bolt upright.
What was in that water?
I shouldn't have eaten cheese so close to bedtime.
Oh, this guy! Everybody knows that. What is he doing eating cheese? Where did he get it from?
The post, of course.
Ah, of course. It arrived in a pink scented envelope.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, right. Should we start the day with some romance?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got. See, I don't know how we unlock these, but maybe we'll get there. Oh shoot! I clicked on McMurphy by accident.
That's okay. We can have a little. We can get to know McMurphy.
Yeah, we get to hear your lovely accent a bit more.
Cara, wake up. Huh? Mummy? Is that you? Mummy?
Mummy! This is gonna be all you talking to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Shh, quiet, Cara. Come with me. I have something to show you, but you have to be quiet. Murphy? Yes, it's me. But it's the middle of the night. Ah, Cara, you're not scared, are you? Why would I be scared? Creeping around in a forest in the middle of the night. Don't worry, Cara. I'll be there to protect you.
Aww.
Murphy, you know very well there's a force field around this island stopping anything from the outside getting in. It makes this a pretty safe place.
Except for the half of the island that's locally known as
Just
the
don't
danger zone.
Ever go to the danger zone.
It's very safe as long as you don't go to the danger zone.
Indeed. So only things you have to worry about are the things that are already here. He leers at me with a mock snarl. Seriously, Merv. If you're the worst threat here, then this is the safest place on Earth. So come on, Cara, what you waiting for?
That was very well done.
Oh my gosh.
I follow the scraggy cat into the forest. The ground is wet and muddy and I lose my footing a couple of times, but McMurphy is too determined to notice. Suddenly he stops dead in his tracks. Here we are. Where is here, McMurphy? He ignores my question and starts digging into some mud and leaves on the ground. Almost got it. Could use a hand, Cara, if you don't mind. Get these leaves out the way. That's it. Here we are. Okay. We keep digging until there's a fairly deep hole in the ground. My arms and nightclothes are covered in mud and leaves, and McMurphy looks like a bog monster in the darkness. Ta-da! Ta-da? Can't you see it, Cara? I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Is this where he goes for a poo in the middle of the night?
I always forget how useless
Oh,
human
no.
eyes are in the dark. Just reach into the hole and take whatever you find.
It is, isn't it?
I reluctantly reach into the burrow and feel something hard and cold against my hand. I wrap my fingers around it and pull it out. I know the shape, but my eyes can hardly process it. It's a bottle. A bowl of water.
A bowl of water!
That's right, Cara. It's my secret stash. No one knows about it, not a soul, but I thought I'd share it with you. Thought we could have a kind of welcome to the island party for two. Secret stash? Is this booze? Murphy lets out a wild laugh. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
That's it, Cara. You drink alcohol, but you're a cat. That can't be good for your body. It's not good for anybody's, but
Oh
it
my
does wonders for
God.
the soul, to be sure.
Oh my god.
Well, I suppose you're right there, McMurphy.
I'm glad Melon's not here.
I guess one that couldn't hurt. That's the spirit. I try in vain to get some of the mud off of me before giving up and sitting down against a tree. A sodden McMurphy curls up in my lap. It takes a while to uncork the bottle. McMurphy keeps telling me to smash it open and that the shards of glass will only add to the flavour. But eventually I succeed. My way.
Oh.
I go for a wee. I pour a little out from McMurphy into a leaf. And I self-consciously swig from the bottle, feeling a touch uncivilized. Blah! McMurphy, what in heaven's name is this?
It's my piss.
Ah, no, don't worry about that. It's not about the taste, it's about the company.
Oh
I hardly think I'm the type of person you'd usually hang around with. Well, I usually hang around with cats, and they're not exactly what you call my type. Oh! I respond by
Oh,
widening my
God.
eyes as I take another swig from the bottle.
Excuse me?
Somehow, it tastes less terrible the second time round.
Aw.
I find humans much more interesting. They usually have a lot to say. Present company accepted. Murphy winks at me with his huge green eyes and I blush, trying desperately not to show how boring I feel compared to him.
What else were we expecting? What else? I mean, we did think we were going to be a cat.
Don't take it harsh. I'm only joking, Kara. McMurphy, I've been meaning to ask you something for a while now. Anything, Kara, ask away. I'd love for us to get to know each other better. This Kara thing, you know my name is
Big Chunga.
Big Chunker. The rest of my sentence is drowned out by McMurphy's howls of laughter. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Ah, you make me laugh, Kara. You really do. I know exactly your name is Big Chunga. Kara is just it's like a pet name, you know. Kara means friend, buddy, amigo. It's something my mammy used to call people, and I guess it just stuck. It's one of the few things I remember about her, actually. That and her beautiful smile. Hey, flash me your pearly whites. I smile at McMurphy awkwardly. He bursts into fits of laughter again.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh. Ah, that's a lovely smile to be sure, but you need to grow into it yet. Could I have a top up over here? I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you more alcohol, McMurphy. I think you've had more than enough. In fact, I didn't even want to give you any in the first place. Did you not know that cats have 9 lives?
9 lives.
And you want to waste them all on booze? And why not? Besides, the night is still young. We've only just begun our conversation. Come on, Kara. We've got a lot of chin wagging to do yet. Are you going to pour or not?
All right, what are we going to do? Do we want McMurphy to like us? Are we going to give in to peer pressure?
I mean, I feel like we should take care of McMurphy. And isn't alcohol poisonous for cats?
Probably.
Isn't this bad?
I think it's pretty bad. What should we say? Is this an intervention for McMurphy? Chug? Everyone in chat saying chug.
We're big chuggers, not big chuggers.
Yeah!
Alcohol is poisonous for
He's going to
everything.
tell
I guess
you more
that's
info. I guess
true.
if we get him drunk, he might tell us more about, like,
That one?
the island
That's
and stuff.
True.
Or he might just flirt with us.
Yeah.
Should we say cheers?
Okay.
Alright.
Part of me thinks I ought to be a responsible human here and cut off your alcohol supply, but I believe in a true democracy.
We're
So
all
I asked
cats.
chat.
Yeah, I asked chat and they said yes.
Would you care to expand on that and perhaps pour the drinks as you do? The true democratic principle is that none shall have the power over the people. Cats, whatever. How inspirational. I'll toast to that. All right, McMurphy, but on your head be it. For with the rejection of authority comes the responsibility for bearing the consequences of your action. I pour some more of the suspect liquor into McMurphy's soggy leaf.
What kind of sentence is that?
What does that say? Slante?
Slaint?
Slot?
Slanty?
Slaint?
Oh, uh-oh. Windows noise. Uh-oh. It's fine, it's fine.
I don't know how things work in cat protocol, but in human terms, you are a very mature. No, wait, very grown-up, adult. Oh, fiddlesticks, you're over a certain age and as such can take responsibility for your own choices. I like it. Spoken like a true libertine. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I can shake my
Sluncher.
tail when I feel the vibe. What?
What?
Does that
Excuse me, Big Chunga?
mean? Can't believe I just said that. This stuff is stronger than it looks. My proverbial hat is off to you. I feel disproportionately pleased that Murph has paid me a compliment.
Murph. We're calling him Murph now.
So look how wasted he is.
What?
Look at his picture. Say, Cara, have you ever been in love? McMurphy, that second leaf has gone straight to your head. The cat smiles slyly. I'm going to take that as a yes. Are you still with them? Well, I was never technically with them to begin with.
It was Zane.
We just talked about egg sandwiches and crosswords. Ouch! Well, it's definitely their loss. Oh, I don't think so, McMurphy.
What?
We never actually met.
Jeez.
Ah, you're not saying you're one of those internet stalker types, are ye? Them catfish that kibbles tells tales of. No, McMurphy. Gosh. It was Bowie, okay? I was in love with David Bowie, you know? Okay.
What is this game?
Does that count?
Apparently.
McMurphy frowns and shakes his furry head.
Oh, we're drunk now.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm being told off for not saying Bowie. It's because I read the word first. I usually say David Bowie,
David
but I saw
Meowie.
Bowie first. David Meowie, yeah. See these eyes so green I can stare for 1,000 years, you know? Ah, that's a charming song, but I'm afraid I've no idea what's going on anymore.
Anymore?
Oh, come on, McMurphy. Everyone knows who David Bowie is. Red hair, lots of makeup, one blue eye, one brown eye. Well, I did know one sweet soul with a blue eye and a brown eye, but I can assure you they wouldn't be caught dead in makeup. McMurphy snorts. Well, what about you, McMurphy? Who's the love of your life?
Oh, their name's Big Chunga.
Don't have one, Cara. Never have. Never will. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. I'm a big old yeti out in the mountains, all hairy and smelly and alone.
Relatable.
For some reason, I found that very hard to believe, Mr. McMurphy.
I'm a big old smelly yeti out in the mountains.
Fine, you're right. I'm a fool. A lovesick fool. I've had my heart broken more than once, Cara, and each time hurt more than the last, I tell you. The thing is, though, Cara, I can't remember a thing about any of them. Any of what? I don't know. What are we talking about? David Bowie? Oh,
yes.
that's right. So tell me how the two of you met.
McMurphy.
McMurphy, I think I'm drunk. What the hell have we been drinking?
Piss.
Oh, leave me alone. I haven't touched a drop. Ugh, I think I'm gonna vom. I wake up in the forest with a half-empty bottle in my hand and
Oh
McMurphy
my
is nowhere to be
God.
seen. How the hell did I get here? I can't remember a thing. I look at my catalogue. Whoa, is that really the time? Crikey, I need to get to work. See, now he's going to ask if you were stumbling around drunk and you're going to have to be like, well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was the first part part of the day.
5.6% to the antidote. That somehow helped our
Perfect.
research.
That did, yeah. So, hang on. We haven't unlocked anything else there, have we? Let's have a look.
We broke Snooty Booty's heart!
Oh no! Poor Snooty Booty. How do we unlock? I wanna talk to Floofy Butt. Maybe we have to do like some recon and stuff. Should we look at the recon? Okay, recon. So how do we unlock these? Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 1. Okay. Should we do a strange message in the middle of the night? Doesn't anyone on this island sleep?
Feel bad about Snooty Booty, but
Me
yeah.
too. I feel bad too, but Snooty Booty's just jealous, okay? That we got drunk with McMuffy.
Yeah.
Beep,
I
beep,
hear my
beep.
catalogue beeping. I presume it's the professor. I tumble out of bed, half asleep, and fumble around looking for the device. I look at the screen. My eyes struggle to focus. The message isn't from the professor at all. There's no contact information.
Come outside!
Who is this?
Come outside!
They obviously aren't going to respond to my question. Should I do as the message tells me?
You up?
I guess so.
No.
Yes.
My curiosity is roused, and I have a feeling there's something important to learn from this stranger. So I throw on my clothes and crawl out of my tent.
Who's getting my number from?
I
Oh.
don't see anything out of the ordinary. Anyone out there? Here! My catalogue
Beep,
beeps
beep, beep.
again. Got him.
Walk to the edge of the forest.
I'm not going any further until you tell me who you are.
Walk to the edge of the forest.
No!
Walk to the edge of the forest.
Oh, whoops.
Walk to the edge of the forest. Walk to the edge of the forest.
Stop it! I realize I have walked to the edge of the forest.
Ah, see, subliminal messaging.
At the edge of the forest, I see something on the ground. As I get closer, it becomes clear that there's a small posy of flowers. I gingerly pick them up and notice that several of the flower heads are missing. There's been a murder.
There's been a murder.
My catalogue beeps again.
Follow the petals.
And that's when I see it. The trail of little orange petals, the same color as the bouquet I'm holding.
Bouquet.
The bucket.
The bucket.
Well, I've come this far, no turning back now. I begin to walk. I'm nervous, so I call out. Ah! Hello! Oh. No answer.
Oh.
Louder this time. Hello?
Fluffy Paw! Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Who is that?
Who goes there?
Major, is that you? Floofy butt?
I really wish you wouldn't call me that, human. What on earth do you think you're playing at? Cavorting around in the forest in the dead of night, causing a ruckus.
Oh, Major, you don't know how pleased I am to see you. I need your help.
And this can't wait until a civilized hour.
I'm afraid it can't. I'm not the one instigating this. I've been getting messages from an anonymous source asking me to follow them into the forest. Look, they've left this trail.
Ah, Calendula maritima. Marigolds, herb of the sun. They're said to represent creativity, though some believe them to be symbols of cruelty and grief.
What, the marigolds? Is it Mrs. Marigold that's doing all of this?
Maybe.
Your knowledge is always so impressive, but I have to say on this occasion it's not very comforting. Floofy Butt goes striding off with purpose.
I love Floofy Butt.
Watch that booty
Come
disappear.
along then, big chunker. Are we going to follow this trail or not?
I shuffle awkwardly behind him.
Before the sun comes up, eh?
We continue on for a short while, and I notice that the petals are getting more sparse. It's becoming more difficult to see them, until eventually they seem to run out, and we find ourselves at a small clearing.
Well, it appears somebody has been playing a joke on you, Big Chunga.
I sadly agree. This has been nothing but a wild goose chase. Oh, look, I've got rain clouds.
Aww.
Seems so, Major.
Hanson,
I'm
I
sorry
love
for
that so
dragging you
much.
into this. Let's get back to our beds before we waste any more precious snooze time on this fool. I turn to Floofy Butt and notice that his back is arched and his fur is puffed up, making him look even more floofy than usual.
Oh my gosh, that's very floofy.
Something wrong, Major?
You tell me, human. Does that pile of rocks look suspicious to you?
Amongst myriad rock piles, I notice a small, contrived-looking cairn. Floofy Butt's right. It looks far from natural. That looks to me like it's asking to be inspected, Major.
Well, get to it, Big Chunga. You're the one with the thumbs.
I begin to dismantle the small mound, rock by rock. It's not until the foundation stone is removed that we find a manila envelope.
Oh no, it was Zane. It's got an egg sandwich in it.
Maya, look! It's a letter!
Looks rather large for a letter, my dear. I think you ought to open it.
Here, or back at base.
Having got to you this far, I think it's only fair that I have equal share of the spoils.
Boils? Yes, perhaps we should look right now, Major. As I'm speaking, I've torn into the envelope. Egg sandwich comes pouring out.
Well, out with it.
It looks like drawing.
Oh, that's disappointing. I wanted an egg sandwich.
What sort of drawings?
I'm not sure, but they look quite old, antique even.
But do they have value, a human?
Probably, to someone. They appear to be sketches of people here on the island, but I don't recognize anyone. Why would someone lead me to these?
How do you know you were meant to find them?
Because we followed a trail and it led us here.
Actually, the trail ended a while back. This could be a mere coincidence. I hardly see the intrigue in a few old scribbles. They show no artistic flair at all.
Even so, I'm going to hang on to these to see if they prove relevant to whatever mystery is unfolding here on the island. Floofy Butt rolls his eyes.
You really ought to focus more on the clues that matter, instead of running around in the middle of the night on wild goose chases. Let's head back before anybody discovers you are missing. My name
Roll.
is Floofy Butt.
And I am a nosy neighbour. I roll the drawings up and we go and we're in bed now.
Get some rest now, Big Chunga.
Finally, a sensible suggestion. I head after Floofy Butt, struggling to keep up. I really need some sleep.
I hope we can date him now.
Now kiss me, you fool.
Now kiss me, Big Chunga. Let me check.
Oh, we can't yet.
Oh,
Boo.
I can't believe one date with McMurphy and we've broken a heart.
Yeah. Okay.
Feels bad.
Feels real bad.
And don't
6.9%.
0.9.
Nice.
Should we do more
Research. Okay. Oh, once you complete your research, your time on Cat Island will come to an end. What? No,
What?
I have more to do. I guess we should do more romance then.
What happens if you do the recon? Is that the same?
Or maybe we should do. I don't think we've got any more to do. No,
Yeah.
we haven't.
What does it mean our time on Cat Island will completely
It-
come to an
It
end?
might complete chapter 1.
Yeah. Okay, let's do more romance. But we can only go out with McMurphy again, and I'm scared that he'll lead us astray.
Maybe it'll unlock more cats in the next chapter. So maybe
That's
we
true.
shouldn't put all of our money on McMurphy.
Yeah, maybe we should we do
Should
a
we do
recon and then do a research?
we haven't got any
And-
more recons to do.
Oh yeah,
So
so
we
I
could
guess
just do a
we could just do a
research.
research.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. So, research 12. A slow day. I've only got to organise a few samples from previous field trips.
Today I'm in the lab doing flora research. I'm buttering everything. It's not the most exciting job, but if I keep my head down, I can get through it quickly enough. And I can snog a cat.
Mmm.
It really just consists of unpacking the new samples of plants and flowers that the professor and I have collected on our foraging expeditions and logging them into the database of organic substances on the computers. Most of them are commonplace plants that grow abundantly in the forest, but occasionally we come across something more rare, exotic even.
Ooh.
One of the samples I'm looking at today is Calendula incana maritima, which is a very interesting indeed. I can't help
marigold.
speculating that it's been cultivated in the marigold's little greenhouse and then transplanted to open ground. I'm distracted momentarily by the sound of clinking glasses, and I turn to see the beautifully manicured paws of a sphinx cat tapping on a beaker, nudging it perilously close to the edge of the counter.
Oh.
Boots, stop that. You're not supposed to be in here. She laughs as though I've told a joke. That's frightfully pretty flower. Calendula incana maritima, if I'm not mistaken. You never cease to amaze me, Boots. How on earth did you know that?
Boots.
Hang on. So when Fluffy Pants says it, you're just like, oh, I don't care. When she says it, all of a
Yeah.
sudden you never cease
wow,
to
so
amaze me.
impressive. You never cease to amaze me. This is why
Poor
nobody...
Fluffy
Yeah,
Boots.
poor
Pants. But
fluffy butt.
why, I make it my business to know all about rare and valuable works of art. Art? Why not? It's being created like a sculpture or a painting. The marigolds are true artists in the garden. Ah, I wondered if they had something to do with this. It's so unusual, even in its natural swampy habitat, but to have it growing here in the forest is very out of the ordinary. Yes, its properties are extraordinary too, human. Well, I'm quite new to botanical science, so I probably don't know the half of it. Why don't you fill me in? Although I'm always happy to facilitate your learning, human, I simply can't stay here a moment longer. The air is so stale, don't you find? I ignore her sideways glance and upturned nose. Talking about me being a stinky yeti.
Yeah,
Let's go to the
stinky
beach and
lonely yeti.
drink some coconut water and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Oh.
Snoots, I'm not going anywhere until I finish this. Don't be ridiculous. You can tinker about in here anytime, but the sun will be gone in an hour or two.
I don't think that she should be out in the sun without
No.
some sunscreen or a brolly.
I'm not tinkering. This is my job. If I don't get it done, the professor will want to know why. Then explain to him you had better things to do.
I had a date with Snooty Booty.
Snooty Booty, I won't tell you again. If he catches you here, Pawpaw will cage you. Be careful with that flower, human. It doesn't do to inhale that fragrance too deeply.
Is that a threat?
Covered it in chloroform. I turn to ask why and see her flounce out, knocking the beaker with a swish of her tail as she does so. You did that on purpose. But she's gone, leaving me to clear up the broken glass.
What a horrible cat.
I'm so confused what we do, because we cage some cats, but we leave some cats. But there's only
Yeah.
those 5 cats, but we found other cats. Oh,
So look,
I've already... We
Oh, sorry.
actually... Oh,
I don't know what's happening here, so we'll see.
is this the end of the... Have we
I don't know.
speedrun this?
I have no idea.
I've already loaded up my bags onto the boat, and Joe the ferryman's son has told me rather rudely that if I'm not back in 15 minutes, they'll leave without me. And I won't be unloading your bags for you neither, mister, so... I run as fast as I can to where I know he'll be at this time of the day. I see him one last time before I go. I'm so confused.
So am I.
Mac? Oh. I've reached the shipwreck, but there's no sign of him. My heart lurches. I was sure he'd be here. I'm about to draw a picture for him in the wet sand when I hear a sound. It's coming from behind the wreck on the other side. It sounds like snoring. I creep around, not sure what I'll find, and there he is, sprawled out with an empty bottle of grog beside him. I deduce that he's drunk. McMurphy, you're drunk. It's the morning. Ah, but I'm drunk from last night, Kara. That's decent enough. Well, I wanted to say goodbye properly, but I guess you won't remember it anyway. Suddenly he's up and alert, like a different cat. Do you not know me at all, Kara? There's not one word that's passed between us that I don't recall. Now, right now, and repeat verbatim. Verbatim. Something. Not one look in your eye I can't bring to mind. And he suddenly stops as though he's been slapped. You're really going? I have to. You know that. If I don't get to the mainland and find some expert here soon, help soon, there will never be an antidote. I don't know if you're a hero or a fool, but I know that this island will not be the same without you. You know I'll be back, don't you? It's important that we all believe that. We must all keep the faith. This is very dramatic.
It is.
You're right. I'll just miss you, that's all.
I'll just miss you.
And I'll miss you too, Kara. Ha! No one's ever called me that before. I have to go. The boat is leaving any minute. Come on, I'll show you a quick way. And he sets off at a pace I can just about keep up. We're at the jetty in no time. I bend down and nuzzle the fur on McMurphy's head before we're scrambling into the boat. Saying your goodbyes? Yes, that's right, Joe. I wave as we make our way to the open water. Anyone would think them cats was your mates or something.
Yeah, you could say that.
They are, Joe. The best friends I've ever had. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
His whole demeanour has changed.
Uh-oh.
He's demeanour than before. What?
Uh-oh.
What is it? Bob comes out from behind where he's been steering the vessel.
Got a problem here, son?
Yeah, Dad, this one's spoiled.
Oh my god.
Don't understand what's happening, but I sense it's not good.
Okay, lad, you go steer the boat. Leave this to me. He's gonna pull out a gun.
And suddenly it's just me and Bob, and he's bearing down on me.
Bob, no! What was
And then I see what looks like a gun is in his hand. What is... Did he shoot us? What?
We finished the first chapter. I think we're dead.
Did we die?
I don't know. So 1 out of 18 endings found. So
Wow.
if we continue, we got shot. Oh no, he's dead!
He's dead! Big Chungus is dead! Oh no!
Alright, so we're gonna, I think that we have to continue with a new student.
Yeah, new Big Chunga. Big Chunga 2. Now even Chunga.
Now even chunkier. Chunkier. What should our name be?
Should we see what the random names are?
Oh yeah. Oliver, Stacy, Ruby, John, Ruby, Stacy, John, Sally, Dave. Rosemary, Stuart, Pauline.
How does it come up with all of this? And then Chunga.
Ben, Brooke, Caitlin, Mandy, Chrissy, Pauline, Stacey, Mandy, Maureen, Abraham, Barry, Chloe, Hillary, Iris, Ethan, Audrey, Paul, Hugh, Sandra, Kevin, Ethan, Chloe, Oliver, Pauline, Mark, Hillary, Drake, Dorothy, Keith, Felix, Jacob, Claudia, Keith, Chungus. What should we call
Should we
ourselves?
be Lil Chunga?
Lil Chunga. Can't do a capital. Okay. Lil Chunga.
Oh, I guess it's because we wrote it before the thing, so it was already capitalized
Oh yeah, that's
last time.
big brain. Big brain. There we go.
Oh, we hacked it. We hacked
We
the
hacked
system.
it.
We've done this.
Meow. Chapter 2! So that's why the other ones were locked. We could only get with McMurphy or Snooty Booty.
I wonder how much of this we have to repeat.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. When I received a letter saying I'd been placed on the reserves list for the... I'll be this person. When I
Okay.
initially received a letter saying I'd been placed on a reserves list for the job, I thought that it was probably a kind way of saying no thanks and put it out of my mind. So imagine my surprise when sometime later I got a call saying there was an opening for me. Should I still be interested? I had a sudden pang of nerves that it's all a dream, and rummaged through my bag until I find the proof that puts my mind at ease.
I just got a raid from OC, and OC says, "Hello, Kirsty."
Hello, Ozzy!
We've just had one ending of this game, and we got shot on a boat, so we're
Yeah,
gonna
we-
try and find romance this time. Hopefully, it'll go a bit better.
Yeah, we died. We're pleased to be
abrupt
able to
ending.
offer you the position of research assistant. Oh, this is Professor Pauper. Okay.
We are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Popper at the research facility on Cat Island. The position will be an initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Popper.
Nope, no mistake. That's my name. Right there in the top left-hand corner. And there's his name at the bottom. The genius behind the whole operation. Professor Pauper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel and shouts rather brusquely. Don't get spoiled or I'll shoot you. Take your belongings.
Shut the last.
I shot the last. Oh, the music cut out then. Okay. Take all your belongings. We won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you'll need.
He's killed a man.
He's killed a man.
He's killed a man, and now he's just acting as if it's fine.
Thanks, Skipper. He totally ignores me, so I pick up my bags and disembark.
Shoot you later. I mean, sorry,
I
what?
mean, what? A beefy-looking man, who I presume is island security, is waiting for me on the jetty. Hello.
ID card?
ID card? Oh, of course. I reach into my back pocket and show the laminated card I was given on the mainland.
What's the date on this one gonna be? So
Lil
wait,
Chunga.
did we survive, like, is this American dates? No, it's not.
No,
we
it's
survived
not.
2 months.
Yeah. I guess if it was a 2-month placement, then the last one... Well, we were only there for like 3 days.
We were there for 3 days, and then we. So
Then we
this has
got
just been
shot.
admin ever since.
Yeah. Okay. Lil Chunga. I want to romance Zane. He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder. This way. I follow him down a dirt track path to get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful. I think the dialogue is a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're at base camp, which is modest but functional. It's a bit like glamping, really. Oh, we got a different tent too.
No, this is the professor's tent.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, he's stopped at the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside. Oh yeah, this is, isn't it? This is my turn. I'm voicing everyone now. Oh, as I
Well,
enter
wait,
the
is this
professor...
gonna
blah, blah,
be
blah.
the
Is this the same stuff?
Come in, come
wonder if we
in.
can
You must
just,
be
like-
Lil Chunga.
We can probably skip it.
Delighted to have you
Yeah.
on board.
It's an honor to meet you. You must be exhausted. Let me offer you some refreshment. Should we get some whiskey this time?
Or a cup of tea. We could have a cup
Oh
of tea.
yes, I'd love a cup of tea. If there's a pot on the go.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd say that. Try not to get too stuck in your ways, my dear. It's important for a scientist to be flexible and open to new ideas.
Like drinking on the job.
Like drinking. I love whiskey. If you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got.
He's looking at me as if he expects a response. Okay, I'll do my best. But I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't expect you to begin work until tomorrow, so I'll just give you your kit and some basic instructions and blah blah blah.
Thank you, sir. That sounds great. First things first, this is your kit. Yeah, we've had this. We've had this. Catalogue, yep. Yep.
Wait, did he say there's a chipping pen? Was that? Is that
Yeah,
a new thing?
that was in there before.
Okay.
Also will. You get to know all the functions
So what-
as you go, blah blah blah.
Is this going to be the same thing that we end up getting bitten and we have to do?
I imagine so.
But what can we do differently?
So now we're on
I guess
chapter
there's new
2.
research and
Yeah,
stuff,
we've
isn't
unlocked new
there?
things. I noticed something odd, a little dugout under my bed. I reach in and pull out
Okay.
the personal journal of the previous research assistant, the one before me. They must have forgotten it or left it behind. It's a goldmine of information. It's going to get me up to speed with how it all works around here in no time. It seems something else was happening here on the island, something that was troubling them. I get the feeling there's far more going on here than the professor would have me know. In spite of my increasing tiredness, I continue to read, and the journal gets weirder and weirder to the point where I'm not sure whether I'm still reading or if I've dozed off and am now dreaming of talking cats and kidnappings. Eventually, I lose the battle and drift into a deep sleep. I wake with a start, and it takes me a moment to get my brain into gear. I can hear a scratching sound and the rustling of paper coming from the tent flap. It's a cat with something in its mouth. Suddenly, I'm wide awake. No! It has the journal! Wait! But it's disappeared into the night. Before I know it, I'm out in the cold of night chasing it, running with all my might. I must get that book back. It has everything I need to know in it. Barefoot, dressed only in a t-shirt and shorts, running at full speed into the forest in the dark of night. This is familiar. I know! I read this in the journal. Something similar happened to the previous assistant. Yet here I am, falling into the same trap. Guess I'll keep running. I must be crazy. I slow to a stop. I think I'm going to be sick. I realize, of course, I'm close to the danger zone. Everything goes black and I fall to the ground. Guess I'll die. Oh, here we go. I open my eyes. A calico cat, one that I scanned yesterday. Did I? We didn't do that, but sure. It's standing in front of me. She drops the journal from her mouth.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time that cat leads us to our demise.
Yeah. That cat is definitely a murderer. Okay. Here they are. Hello. I say, can you hear me?
Are you okay?
Here we go again.
Move back a bit, let them breathe. Has it been bitten?
The Sphinx cat is standing over me, staring as I open my eyes. Yes, definitely bitten. Look at its hand. I bring my hand up to my face, and through blurry vision I can make out several deep scratches and puncture marks. The cats watch me intently. Is this real? I read something in the journal about kidnapping. Catnapping?
We're sorry. It was the only way.
You stole the journal!
Oh, but I gave it back to you.
Every time. But why did you take it? Tell all you out there, sucker.
There's no need for rudeness, Kibbles.
My head has begun to clear, and I realize that if I can talk to these cats, not only is it all true, but it's already too late. I have the sickness.
Oh no.
Don't get on the boat.
We need to have a talk, human.
No, we don't. I know what's going on here. I read all about it from your last victim.
Now, Kara, that's not very nice. We prefer to think of you as our champion and friend.
What is this voice that Briony is doing for Trixie? I think it's Briony's murderer voice. McMurphy, you silver-tongued Irish charmer!
My reputation goes before me.
I know who you all are from the journal, so let's cut to the chase. We did just that, dummy. You know what I mean. What happens now?
That rather depends on you, human.
So, what do you say? Are you going to help us or not?
Help the
Help
kitty.
the kiddies. I suppose my fate's already sealed. I may as well do my best and help you sort this mess out.
Spoken like a true champion.
Well, let's hope this one's better than the last one.
I doubt that will be too taxing.
Poor big
Aw.
chunga.
Unfortunately, they didn't get very far with discovering an antidote to what happened to our friends. They just fell in love and got shot.
Should we tell Mac that his best friend is dead?
I
My
think he
alarm. I
knows.
have to get to work. I think he knows.
Go. And thanks from all of us.
Thanks from all of us. Precious. Yeah, they would have heard the gunshot.
And eaten the body that washed up on the beach.
Yeah.
They don't get any fish or anything around here.
That's
They
true.
got to.
What do they eat? Nothing can get in. They have to just eat the bodies of all the assistants. I make it back to the lab fairly quickly, considering how little sleep I've had. I wonder if that's one of the effects of the feline transition. I imagine my agility levels will change. I'm strangely excited about getting to work on the antidote. It's the sort of challenge I love. Beep, beep. I'm just about to enter the lab to begin my legitimate work. My legitimate, perfectly legitimate work, when the catalogue beeps a message without any contact information. Oh,
Oh.
that I didn't skip that. That just skipped.
Yeah.
I didn't touch that at all. Ominous.
It's like
I don't
some
have-
things are better something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't have time to work this puzzle out now, though. I'm already going to be late for work if I don't get a move on. The professor is already working when I arrive, but miraculously, I'm not late, so there's no fuss. I get through the day as efficiently as possible and head back to my tent as soon as my work is done. I want to get to grips with finding out all I can as soon as possible. All right.
Okay, so who can we
romance? Fluffy
Oh, look at the little Floopy bug.
Yay! Look how happy
Oh, poor
he
Snooty Booty, though. We gotta reject Snooty.
Yeah, we're rejecting Snooty Booty.
Oh, but look how
Fluffy,
happy she is when you go over.
Ah! McMurphy's just gone. Ah!
Murphy had his heart broken too many times.
Yeah. I think we should go for Fluffy, but
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna click it.
That is you talking to yourself, though.
That's fine. It's worth it.
I just get story time.
All right.
Unless you want, I don't mind if you do want me to do the voice.
Do you want to be Lil Chunga then, and I'll be Floofy Butt.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to expect. I've come to the forest with Floofy Butt for what I assumed would be a pleasant way to spend my afternoon off work. But now I have discovered that he's billing it as in an informative afternoon of instruction and practical participation. That sounds suspiciously like a lecture to me. Oh well. As Professor Pulper would say, a scientist must keep an open mind.
This is something I would normally do alone, but you strike me as a like-minded soul, interested in both gastronomic and anatomic pleasures. Oh no! Oh no! Perhaps now would be a good time to lay down the blanket I asked you to bring. We don't want to put that tender skin of yours under duress.
I lay down the blanket on the ground awkwardly and wonder where he's going with this.
Oh my god! Relax, little Chunga. No! What the fuck? It's usually this serious.
Suddenly, without warning, there's a loud plop as a bird plummets out of the sky onto the blanket.
Told you so!
Oh my, it's dead!
As a doornail.
But what happened to it?
Just the force field, of course. Now enough foolish questions, little Chunga. Let's get started, shall we?
Just like the lecturers from my uni. They would also bring me dead birds. What exactly are we doing here, Floofy Butt?
I told you, don't use that ridiculous name. I prefer Major, if you please.
What exactly are we doing here? Major?
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 Major? Look at his face!
Aww.
This is my little surprise. I am a bird fancier.
Oh, and you fancy your birds dead?
Quite! All the better to practice my other pursuit.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what pursuit would that be, Major?
I am a self-taught pathologist.
You mean as in post-mortem?
Somewhat rudimentary, don't you know? But I can now find my way around the innards of the average seagull with remarkable dexterity.
Yes, well, whatever floats your boat. I'm interested in crossword puzzles myself. Not everyone's cup of tea, but it occupies a wet afternoon.
Okay, back to the task at hand, Lil Chunga. I shall now begin the autopsy. Keep your wits about you. There will be questions at the end.
Aha, I knew this was a lecture. Floofy Butt pings out a razor-sharp claw and begins going to town on the bird. Oh, jeez! Why do you this one have a picture?
Oh, look, chat.
McMurphy didn't get a picture.
Incision from sternum to base. On first examination, the skeleton appears to be typical. I note there is no break in the neck, indicating that the force field, rather than the fall, killed the bird.
I feel rather queasy. Oh, really?
Yes, point of interest. Sometimes the initial zap the bird receives from flying into the force field merely stuns them, and it is the impact of the fall which provides the fatal blow. This chap, however, appears to have suffered cardiac arrest. You can see from the size, or lack thereof, that even a minor jolt could be enough to induce seizure.
Having removed the tiny organ, Major has now begun digging around inside the carcass as though rummaging in a lucky dip.
Ah. What's up, gamers? Now removing entrails for further examination. Oh, do get a better look, Lil Chunga. It's rather revealing. I can see something in the stomach sac.
Stomach sack?
It looks like... Oh my, it's gold! Our lucky day, Lil Chunga. Here, have a look. It's some kind of nugget.
No thank you, Major. I'm not in the mood for playing with the contents of a seagull's stomach.
Don't be ridiculous. This is not a game, Lil Chunga. May I remind you that we are in the middle of a very serious post-mortem, and I expect you, as my assistant, to maintain professionalism.
My stomach is doing flips as I hold the object between thumb and forefinger. What is this thing? It's so small. It looks kind of like a... Cripes! It's a tooth, Major. It's a gold tooth.
Do you think Big Chunga had a gold tooth?
Good find. You
no.
are a natural.
I can't help but wonder why a seagull would have a gold tooth in its stomach.
It's canon. Big Chunga had gold teeth.
Presumably, Major, this is from the mouth of a human.
Is this a date?
Yeah, this is romance.
I think you are probably right.
How did it get in this seagull?
What an inquiring mind. You ought to make... you would make an excellent apprentice. If you like, I could pass on to you the skills I have acquired. That would be a feather in your cap, eh?
I resign myself to the fact that he's not going to be drawn into speculation. Okay, well, I'll bear that in mind, Major. I don't have the heart to tell him that I came top of my class at veterinary surgery.
And now to the victor, the spoils. Don't be shy, I've already carved.
Oh my gosh, you mean...
Of course, tuck in. We won't stand on ceremony here. It's a good one too. Plenty of fat. Are we gonna eat the seagull?
I don't think that would be very good for us. I mean, we're going to get shot in 3 days anyway, so what do we... I have to think fast. Do I really want to eat raw seagull carved up by a cat on the forest floor? I mean...
Shall we say no?
I probably wouldn't.
Let's just make some excuses.
There is no way that's going to happen. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but equally, I can't afford to be laid with salmonella poisoning through people-pleasing, cat-pleasing even. Oh no, silly me. I didn't realise we'd be having lunch. I ate before we came out here.
Well, just a taste then.
Oh, Major, tempting though it looks, I simply couldn't touch a single bite.
Nonsense, Lil Chunga. I insist. I would feel a very poor host indeed if my guest refused my hospitality.
Oh no, this is going to be harder than I thought. Floofy Butt is standing in front of me, presenting what looks like a tiny liver on the palm of his paw. I need to think fast. Oh, that's my catalogue.
I can't hear anything.
Boop, 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 boop. It's on vibrate. The professor is calling. What bad timing. Can you believe it? I'm going to have to head off.
Do you think this is why nobody dates him?
Probably.
Oh no!
Oh.
Look at his face. But oh, feast.
Such a shame. So sorry. Please go ahead without me.
Oh, another time then.
Oh, I'm tempted to make excuses, but notice the eager look on his little face and feel a pull on my heartstrings. Oh yes, without a doubt, another time.
Bless him. Then I toast to your health.
The Major pops the liver in his mouth and starts cat chewing in a very unattractive way.
Cats are the worst at chewing. Yeah, when they try and eat, they're just like, they're awful. They just look like they're going to spit it all out.
I realise I'm staring and catch myself.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Enjoy. Bon appetit. Bye. I make a swift and graceless retreat.
Aww. Poor Floofy Butt. Oh.
Have you ever eaten a raw seagull to make Tabs happy?
No, but he's never asked me. Oh, there we go. He's happy now. There you go. Okay, we can still go on a date with Floofy Butt, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay. What
Should we
shall
do
we do?
Research?
Yep. So we've got. This is a new one. Oh, we get to do someone's hair. Do some grooming.
Oh, okay. Maybe Snooty Booties.
Maybe Snooty Booty's hair.
That's the only research we can do.
Yeah, that's the only one that we've unlocked. After completing chapter 2, chapter 3, after completing research 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but we haven't got research 1 unlocked. Research 6, research 7, research 3, 13, chapter 3, chapter 4. Okay. So should we do that?
Okay.
Should we do a bit of grooming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully this one will be okay.
Yeah. I put on my latex gloves and gather my tools. Oh, I should move to the other side. This is a meow. Brush, scissors, swabs, kitty wipes. I can't help but think I've forgotten something. Of course, treats!
Ah.
I leave the tent and head for the lab, stopping to stroke a few of the island's residents on the way. Oh no!
Wait, what?
Oh no! Meow, meow, meow! I call out to the lazing subjects as I enter the lab. Looky, looky, what have I got? I shake the bag of treats and the small lab erupts with hungry meows. If you want these, you have to behave, okay? I open the first crate, home of the grouchy Mr. Bumble. I gently lift him onto the counter to be groomed. Morning, Grumpy. Let me check your ears. No debris, lovely. I have a feeling you may be discharged in the next day or two. He was brought in with a mild infection, slight temperature, weepy eyes, but he seems to have recovered remarkably well. In fact, I'm going to recommend Professor Pauper that we release him by the end of the week. I gave Mr. Bumble a cheeky cuddle before I begin to brush his matted fur. Where does this all come from? There's enough fur to make another cat. Mr. Bumble is beginning to get agitated and lets out a displeased grumble. Do you want to make a displeased grumble, Briony? I know, it's very annoying. Just got to trim you up a bit, then you can go back to sleep. He resignedly lets me cut some of the hair around his bum and the back of his hind legs. Oh, you're a good boy. Here we go. I pour some of the little fish-shaped treats onto the counter, and the ragamuffin practically inhales them. Now let's get you back into your cozy crate. I tuck him away and open the next one. Your turn, Socks. Just a cut and colour, yeah? I snort at my own joke. Heh. I begin brushing the little white cat. He's a lot more lively than old Bumble and keeps trying to bite the brush. Meow. Hey, don't let me get the harness, Socks. That's no fun for either of us. The cat seems to understand and settles down, only giving the brush an occasional nip when he thinks I won't notice. Oh, hello, what's this? I notice a little red patch on his neck just under his chin. We don't have botflies, do we? Poor Socksy. Oh no, botflies are gross. I take the magnifying glass out of my inner pocket and examine the inflamed area closer. Ouch! Socks begins to struggle away from me. He must be in quite a lot of discomfort. It's okay, Socks, I'm just looking. I stroke the little cat and try and calm him down. I hate using sedatives on the subjects unless absolutely necessary. After a while, I'm able to get a better look at the wound. There doesn't seem to be anything living under here. It's probably just chin acne. I'm relieved I don't have to deal with any botflies. It looks strange. What's wrong with him? It's like a rash or a sore, but I'm not sure how or where he could have picked it up.
Oh.
Should I clean it with some saline solution and let the air get to it, or should I put some of the professor's soothing cream on it and wrap it? Wrap it? It's on his chin. You can't wrap it.
Yeah, saline solution, I'd say.
Yeah.
Let it naturally heal.
I would too. I saw that this should be cleaned with a little saline solution. No need for anything stronger. I'll reassess the need for cream if it hasn't cleared up in a few days.
I love the way, for that brief moment, all sense of like playing a game went out the window when we were both back in work mode. Like, no, you just do this. You wouldn't do that.
That's definitely chin acne. It's not botflies, and you can't put gauze on it because then you'll be gauzing up his mouth. Jeez. I put some saline onto the gauze and gently clean Socksy's wound. He squirms a little. It's not very comfortable for him, but generally he sits pretty well, and it's done in no time.
Nice.
Good day's work. Yay! Hell yeah.
Meow.
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 Meow. 11% antidote. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see what that research is. So research 6. It's time for some serious testing in the labs. Okay.
Is there anything else that we can even possibly unlock if we do the research one? How much can we even unlock of it before we? Oh no, because we can only do 3 before we're shot and above.
So we've got Recon 7 and Recon 2. Snoots has brought me something intriguing. Trixie has been telling me about a strange phenomenon in a nearby rock pool. So these ones, Recon 5, Chapter 5, Chapter 4, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Recon 8, Recon 3, Chapter 2. Unlocks after receiving a gift from Floofy Butt. So maybe if we have another date with Floofy Butt, we'll unlock
Wait,
that.
is that 2 different ones that unlock for Floofy Butt?
Was there
Was
another
the one to the left a Floofy Butt as well?
That one's Floofy Butt.
Oh.
I don't think any of the other ones are.
Oh
A gift
no!
from
Were we meant
Snooty
to
Boosty?
were we meant to date McMurphy until we got a gift?
Maybe. Should we go on another date with Floofy Butt?
Yeah, I'm scared, but yeah. Oh no! There is a gift from McMurphy
Yeah,
one.
there is. Okay,
Poopa!
let's go on a date with Floofy Butt, and if he offers us any seagull, we have to say yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I clicked rest! Oh shoot! Oh bugger. Oh, butts. Well, we've messed it up. We'll have to do it tomorrow.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Trixie and Kibbles have brought me to the ridge where the pools of coloured water collect. We call them the rainbow pools. It's a beautiful day and there's a vivid rainbow across the sky. Kibbles is over the same
Aw.
side from me, shouting. Oh, wow, look at this! Come over here! He sounds further away than he is. My hearing isn't quite right, but I don't mind. What is it? You need to see it! Suddenly, I'm beside him. He's looking over the edge of the cliffs, and when I look down, the sea is further away than I expect. It's such a long way down. Do you see? And I feel a push from behind as I begin to fall! What?
Meow, 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 meow.
What?
Curiosity did what?
And I'm not falling at all. I'm floating, light as a feather. What?
Fly, little bird, fly away home.
It must be a dream. This is the best feeling ever. I'm going up even higher now towards the rainbow. I'm gonna touch it.
Island wasn't shaped like a peanut.
Mind you don't get scorched by the sun.
I told you she was a murderer. I feel myself being shaken.
Poomy, you really ought to go in now. It's too hot out here to sleep.
I'm on the patch of scrub grass beside my tent. I was just having a moment of shut-eye in the sun. I must have fallen asleep. Oh, thank you, Trixie. I smile at the calico cat as I surreptitiously scratch at the prickly heat on my legs. Okay, that was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Trixie's gonna murder us. Okay. Why is Trixie so creepy? I don't know. Okay, should we go on a date with Floofy Butt?
Yeah, let's go on a date. I need to quickly go for a pee-pee.
So do I. I was gonna say that before we go on a...
Oh,
We have-
Poopy, I missed it.
What?
My views on Twitch. I
Yeah.
wanted to get it when it went to 444444, and I just looked over and it's at 444488.
No!
So I've missed it. It's like watching the car tick over.
Oh no! Okay, I will be right back. Chat, we will see you in a minute.
BRB.
BRB.
Anna, you're in charge. Do with it what you will.
Wow!
Dick stick 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 sticks.
Hello. It was. Yeah, look. Oh, you can't see. 444488. Poop. Oh. Brief work message sent there. Very good, very good. Bring it back up. Kirsty never has to know. I'm sure you can, Steve. You just gotta put in the bloomin' hours. I need to think of what I should do on the 10th. Because the 10th of July will be my 1 year full-time streaming anniversary. And I feel like I should do something special. I was thinking I could ask Kirsty if she wants to play like tabletop things, games and such. But I'm scared of her and her wrath and what the ultimate rejection that I would have to face terrifies me. So if anyone has any information on Kirsty that I can use to bribe her into playing with me, then that would be good. I don't think she'd do it otherwise. Mario Party? I don't have Mario Party. When's the new one out? Isn't there a new Mario Party that has like new maps and such?
Yeah, I think Briony wants me to play a game with her, and I'm trying to think of a way to reject
one
her.
called Dota Championship. I don't know if that would be a good way to celebrate. Cake? Could make a cake? This is true. I wonder when Kirsty's going to be in Bristol, actually. I wonder if... Oh, there was a shark fact redeemed. I didn't see about that. Okay. Monster of the sleep. Sharks continue to move during sleep, except during lunar eclipses. On these rare occasions, they cluster together on the seafloor and sleep in shark piles. Shark piles can consist of between 12 and 400 animals. The safety afforded by having so many of the ocean's apex predators asleep at once allows more vulnerable sea creatures to behave with uncharacteristic abandon. During lunar eclipses, crustaceans are known to remove their shells and perform elaborate dances with seahorses and turtles. Here is a picture of a shark pile. There you go. I just realised Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Did you just get back?
No, I've been talking to you the whole time.
Oh no. I realised I accidentally muted my headset when I put it on.
I thought you were ignoring me.
No, not on purpose. I got a notification that I had a follow and I was like, that's weird, I didn't hear that. And I was like, oh no. How do I always find a way when we stream together to at some point mute one of us or deafen myself?
I'm thinking of asking Kirsty to play games with me and I'm like, I'll play games with you. You're like, but I don't know if she would want to. Like, I'm like, Bray.
I looked as if I was keeping it very cool then.
Yeah.
No, I just genuinely had turned off my headset.
Oh my god.
I do this professionally, Professionally. But yeah, I need to think of, when are you coming to Bristol? Is it a secret? Are you allowed to say?
I don't actually know yet.
Can it be the 10th?
What are we on now? Can it be the 10th?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, because of this. Did you say stream anniversary or something? What was?
Yes, it's my full-time stream anniversary on the 10th of July.
The 10th of July.
Yeah. I thought you had the biggest poker face on. I would not keep my cool that well. I would have giggled a lot if I could have actually heard you. And did I just talk over you and read out a shark fact?
Oh yeah, no, you didn't talk over me. I was just listening to the shark fact.
Oh, I was like, she's probably just made another coffee or something. We'll just keep going.
Isn't that Rocket League Day? I think the 10th is Rocket League Day, yeah. I don't
yeah.
I don't have any plans just yet. I need to ask when's the best time to come down.
Okay.
But yeah. Cool. But I will let you know as soon as I know. I will let you know. If I'm not down, I'm still happy to stream with you though.
What is a Rocket League?
What is a Rocket League?
Yeah.
It's when you have...
I was tempted... Oh.
What were you tempted?
I was tempted to sign up to it, but I don't know anyone I don't... You're my only friend!
Aww.
Who would I play with?
There's a lot of people in the Discord that are doing it.
The Wholesome Police says this is very wholesome and they approve.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Wholesome Police.
You can join Briony. But yeah, Rocket League's free to play, so just download it, and even if you poop, doesn't matter. Loads of people
Who wants
in the
to
Discord
be in my team?
I'm sure a lot of people will wanna. Who wants to be on Briony's team? Oh, chat's like, no.
Oh. That's what I feared would happen. That's fine.
No. Rain said that you can be on their team. Andy said get some bun corders in. They seem like real gamers. Anyone in Buncord wants to be playing in a Rocket League tournament, we're going to do it on the 10th.
Steve said, do I have to play?
If you want to be in the tournament, yes. If you don't want to be in the tournament,
my niece likes playing Rocket League. Could she be on my team? Is there an age limit on the team?
How old is your niece?
She will be 10 by then.
Has she got it on PC?
No, I don't think she does.
Actually, I think it's cross-platform.
Well, there you go. She won't be able to hear anyone. It'll be fine.
There we go. Just invite your niece. It'll be fine.
Now I just need to try and teach my 1-year-old nephew to play, and I've got myself a team.
But yeah, no, there's loads of people that are looking for teams. If you actually want to do it, just come into the Discord. We'll give you a team.
Every time I go into the Discord, I get scared.
Why?
I feel like I have a reputation for posting things, and I get scared that I'll ruin my good streak of good things to post. Although I did post a banned GIF earlier.
A banned GIF?
Yeah, it only came up as the link.
Oh, that's not banned. I think that's just... Oh, is that Discord, like, not liking the GIF? Maybe...
Yeah, it was too hot for Discord, we said.
To be fair, when I tried to upload the sexy Pokemon pictures you sent me, it was too hot for Discord. It wouldn't let me send them.
We once had a hairless dog at work, and everyone said it looked like a testicle, and I said it didn't look like a testicle, and then I tried to send a picture to Tash, and Discord said you cannot send explicit pictures. So I had to slightly concede. But they were a very lovely dog.
Oh, a lovely testicle dog. What a good boy. You cannot send testicles on this good Christian app.
No.
Oh my god. Should we go on a date with Floofy Butt?
Yeah, I'm scared, but yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Meow. Okay. Well, this is the danger zone.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's going to start off weird again. Do hold your hand still, Lil Chunga. I can hardly see a thing with you shaking like that. Do you want to be...
I hold the...
Yeah.
I hold the binoculars stable in front of Floofy Butt's tiny cat face. He looks ridiculous.
It's like you're not even trying, Lil Chunga. You're shaking like a leaf.
My hands are totally steady, Major. I'm ever consider it could just be your eyesight?
I'll have you know that I have the keen eyes of a goat.
Goats aren't exactly known for their vision, Major.
That's just because the world is full of ignorami.
Well, what can you see?
Ah. I can only see a couple of mulers lazing about, of course, scratching at their fleas. Filthy things, I tell you. Aha!
What?
One of the bigger ones is emptying its bladder. That could mean that they do eat and drink on a regular schedule.
And?
If we were to find out where their water supply is, we could lace it with a mild sedative and bring the incapacitated sample to the beach. And
His face. Please don't finish that sentence. No cats will be harmed during this mission.
Oh, please. The subject will not be harmed, just slightly bewildered for a day or two.
But why, Major?
Well, to examine it for a start. Also, I should like to see how they react when one of theirs goes missing for a change.
Is this about revenge?
I think so.
Major, I only agreed to help you with this on the promise that you would not attempt to exact any kind of retribution on the elders. Examination is one thing, but if you can't keep your end of the deal, then I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to withdraw.
Okay, I'll just observe.
I replaced the binoculars in front of Floofy Butt's keen goat eyes.
Well, what do we have here?
Found something?
I do believe I have. There's a few elders here who seem to be meditating.
Meditating? Are you sure they're not just sleeping?
Take a look, will you? Tell me they aren't meditating.
Oh. I adjust the binoculars to suit my eyes and am quite taken aback by what I see. Floofy Butt is right. The cats aren't sleeping. They're sitting in a circle around what is by far one of the stranger landmarks on the island. A large statue, a large state of Bastet. Professor Purrrrrrrfect has always dodged my questions about what on earth a statue of the Egyptian cat goddess of war is doing on this island. I'm even more intrigued now. The cats seem to be listening, or contemplating, or even meditating. Well, Major, I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation for their behaviour. Cats often behave quite strangely, I found.
Well, there's strange and then there's strange, and my experience teaches me that the type of strangeness that this class are afflicted with is beyond acceptable. I believe the only way to protect us is total disassociation.
Major, do you hear yourself? We're here, practically trespassing on their territory so you can spy on them while they're doing whatever it is they're doing, and you want disassociation from them?
One must know one's enemy, Lil Chunga.
I'm scared. Melon's in my... Melon's
Hello,
in my cup.
Melon.
Not
It's
heard
right.
anything,
We're not
have you,
talking
Melon?
to
It's
McMurphy,
just...
so it's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know any humpback whale facts, I'm afraid. I think they have a hump on their...
They're closely
where is it?
related to a camel.
Yes. How are they your enemy, Major? They've never done anything to you.
Oh no, these mulers are wholly responsible for the problems on this cursed island, and it's about time they were held accountable. They are the carriers of the cat virus. If it weren't for them, you wouldn't be afflicted with the illness.
Oh, is that so? Because I distinctly remember it was you lot who deliberately put me in danger in the first place. The elders are cats. Just cats.
Just cats, eh? Oh, I see. Oh, no, he's sad.
I realise what I've said, and although I didn't intend it the way the Major has taken it, I can see how wounded he is. I feel conflicted. On the one hand, I want to take a stand against his bigotry. It is not helping our progress, and I believe it may end up ruining our friendship.
Oh, no.
On the other hand, I know he has a good heart. As Trixie says, he's just stuck in his ways, and it would be wrong of me to start pushing my views onto him. Perhaps I can lead by example and practice a little more tolerance myself.
Okay, how is he gonna like us more? If I guess he'd like us more if we were diplomatic, but we don't really want to be diplomatic, right?
I think he'd be happier if he changed and was more tolerant. So I say we stand up for what we believe in.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we redeem a Kirsty fact from me?
Oh, what, are you gonna tell chat a fact about me?
Kirsty is... All the things that have come into my head are really weird. I was just like, Kirsty smells of strawberry jam. Kirsty's nice. I like Kirsty.
Hello, Melon.
Do you have any facts about you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
It's not your specialist subject.
It's not my specialist subject, no.
You know exactly what I mean, Major. Don't add me to your list of enemies.
Oh no, you're not my enemy, Lil Shunga. I'm just very disappointed to find out that you are as gullible as the others, believing those creatures to be harmless, that we ought to embrace them with open arms.
Those creatures. Major, please, you must stop this ridiculous thinking or I may have to disassociate myself from you.
No! Oh really? I do not understand how such a seemingly intelligent human being can be so narrow-minded.
I could say the very same about you, Major.
Me, narrow-minded? I have never heard anything more ludicrous. I have a very voracious appetite for knowledge.
For the things that interest you.
Well, yes, but isn't that the case for all of us?
As a scientist, I need to explore beyond what I know, beyond what suits my sensibilities.
Well, here I am, Lil Chunga, exploring what I don't like one bit.
He has a smug look on his face that is very annoying. Have you ever tried communicating with the elders? Floofy Butt scoffs loudly.
Those mulers do not share our language, Lil Chunga. How exactly do you expect me to communicate with them? The very notion is laughable.
Oh, is it? Here I am, Major, a human having a two-way, somewhat intelligent discussion with a cat. Is that not laughable too? Floofy Butt goes uncharacteristically quiet. I sense I've hit a nerve and decide to retreat. Perhaps we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one, Major, or we'll fall out entirely. No, this isn't a sexy date.
This is not a sexy date. Quite. Thank you for joining me today, Lil Chunga, but I can manage from here. Your assistance is no longer required.
Okay, Major. I'll just put your binoculars here, shall I?
As you wish.
Oh, I place them on a little patch of grass and step away. Floofy Butt eyes them, and I watch his expression change as his dilemma dawns on him. He decides not to attempt to use them while I'm watching.
Oh.
I'll leave you to it then.
Yes, thank you. I am fine now. She'll be doing other reconnaissance, and I'm better off alone.
I feel bad for him, and I don't want us to part on an argument. I'm on feeding duty today. I'll keep something back for you. Come and find me later when you feel hungry.
Thank you, Lil Chunga. A good afternoon.
He's clearly going to take a while to get over this, and I don't want to make things worse. So without saying another word, the Tabby and I part ways. As I make my way back to camp, I go over what happened between us, wondering if I could have handled Major better. Although I may have hurt his feelings, I feel satisfied that tough love was the right way to go. There's no way our friendship could progress without honesty and respect.
Hello,
I have every
Moose.
faith
How
in
are
him
you?
that he'd come by later with his stomach rumbling. Oh, when his stomach's rumbling. I was thinking do cats have more than one stomach?
So I'm just gonna check romance again, just to see if he is still available. Okay, good.
I mean, do you want to just go through all the dates with him?
Yeah. Should we do it?
Because I guess we can just rest in between.
Yeah. Pretty good, thank you, drugged up moose.
We've been walking for ages, Major. I don't have much longer before they'll expect me back.
Almost there. It needs to be as close to the danger zone as possible to deter snoopers. Few cats and even fewer humans come this far out, which ensures that my deposits are safe.
Is he doing a poo?
Deposits!
This is an act of trust, you understand. I believe that our recent disagreement and resulting reconciliation has made our bond of camaraderie stronger than ever. Oh, that's good. And I would like to solidify our reunion with the sharing of something quite private and important to me. He's going to give us a gift!
I feel slightly awkward and mumble incoherently in response. Yes, well, what's past is past. Water under the bridge and all that. I'm delighted, though, that you have reviewed and modified some of your stronger opinions, Major. Updated your map, so to speak.
Indeed. Though for the record, I'm still uneasy about the elders. But I grant that finding a way to speak with them might provide more insight than I'd assumed.
Well, we really are on the same page now, Major.
Oh, that's good. We did the right thing.
We come to a halt. I can smell the pungent scent of the elder cat. I've not been this close to them since that first night, and it makes me uncomfortable. But I feel surprisingly reassured to be with Floofy Butt.
Floofy Butt! This is it. We must be completely silent now, so you will have to cease that unattractive sound you are making.
Unbelievable. I'm out of breath, Major. I can't help it.
He's such an asshole. What I'm about to show you has taken a long time and a lot of effort on my part. If anyone else should get wind of its whereabouts or even its existence.
Yes, okay, Major, I get it. I swear the most prestigious of pinky promises that I will not utter a word to anyone about whatever I see today. Floofy Butt seems satisfied and makes an effort to straighten himself out before motioning towards a large tree.
This, my dear, is my treasure.
Oh my goodness, what a handsome tree you have there, Major. Very tall and proud looking. Congratulations.
Oh, for goodness sake, come over here.
Floofy Butt leads me around the enormous tree to its hidden side, which has a large hollow in it that looks like it leads to a tunnel. Good God, man, are you digging an escape route out of here?
What on earth are you twittering about? Use your eyes more and your mouth less, my dear.
I noticed then that hidden in the dark recess of the tree is the outline of a large object which my eyes won't allow me to see clearly. What is it, Major?
Don't be shy, little chunga. Get in there and have a proper look.
I have no choice but to crawl into the cavity for closer inspection. I run my fingers over the item and deduce that it is made out of old splintering wood and has cold metal adornments on either side. I use them to drag it out of the tree, and in the half light I am somewhat unsurprised to see that it's an old-fashioned treasure chest.
Ooh.
I would expect nothing less from the Major.
Major reminds me of Tab Tabs.
Aww. Floofy Butt is looking at me expectantly.
Well, open it, my dear. You needn't worry about the lock. It is quite broken.
I do as instructed. Oh my giddy aunt, Major, how on earth? The chest is filled to the brim with all sorts of shiny things. Jewelry, gems, coins, trinkets, ornaments, baubles, and all manner of curios. Floofy Butt lets out a low laugh.
Huh. Allow me to regale you, human, with my vast adventures and conquests.
I settle down and allow the Major's voice to wash over me as I play with some of the items of frippery from the chest.
Frippery? That coin you're holding, that's a very interesting story attached to that. Do you know how old it is, Lil Chunga? I do believe the date on it should still be legible. I remember the night I found it. I'd gone for a walk along the beach. It was blustery and dark.
I feel for the first time how exhausted I am. The walk has sapped me of all my energy.
And as I fought with the elements...
I look ahead and notice the sky is much darker. I'm laying down, although I don't remember doing so.
Oh no. Valiant and victorious to thunderous applause.
I hear a low grumbling sound, thunder, and a flash behind my now closed eyes. Surely it's a storm, but there's no rain. That's odd. No wet, just warm and dry and hard to breathe.
And I bellowed defiantly, "You cannot have them." But the Muellers were already encircling.
I should really get up now. Oh, it seems my eyes won't open. That's a pity.
As I bit into the still beating heart.
I do believe I'm paralyzed. That is a shame. I tried to move my fingers. Nope, they're not listening to me. What's happening?
What is happening? Oh no! Fluffy butt! Fluffy butt! Wake up, we have to get you out of here this instant. Up you get, that's it, come on.
As I come to, the world looks dark and distorted. I must be walking because trees are passing my line of vision. My hands hurt. I look down at them, and they are pressed firmly to the earth, one moving in front of them, the other. I must be crawling? I don't know how much time has passed, but I wake up on the sand. I inspect my blistering hands. Floofy Butt is next to me, facing the sea. Did I dream all that?
Oh, you're awake. No, I'm afraid you weren't dreaming.
What happened?
It was my fault. I took you too close to the danger zone, and in your current state, you couldn't handle it.
In my current state?
Your feline transition is still in its early stages. It seems to be progressing particularly slowly in you.
So I'm still very vulnerable to the effects of the Elder Territory.
Quite. I was foolish. I didn't think. I was too interested in myself, my stories, my treasure, to protect you properly. Please forgive me.
Hey, it's
Aw,
fine.
it's
Like, he feels
fine.
bad.
Look, he's sad.
Yeah.
Aw, it's fine.
It's okay, Major. Don't upset yourself. I had a lot of fun until the whole blackout thing.
Yeah, we're a werecat, Damien. We're turning into a cat.
Floofy Butt looks genuinely pleased. Yeah, look at his face.
Really? I have been told I'm a very good raconteur.
One of the best.
How much did you hear?
I'm sorry?
How many of my anecdotes did you hear before you succumbed? I would be happy to repeat anything you've missed.
I realise we've not been squad streaming this whole time.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh.
Oh no, really, Major? I'm fairly certain I heard them all.
Well, if you're quite sure.
I am, and besides, I think I have a migraine coming on.
Well, in that case, you must allow me to nurse you until you are fully recovered.
Okay, Major, it's a deal. Major?
Yes?
Why do I have earrings in my hair?
I had to pelt you with jewelry to get you to wake up.
Ah, of course. If you don't mind, Major, I think I need to get back to sleep. I lay back down on the warm sand and curl into a ball.
Right here. I'll be here when you wake up.
I drift off and dream that I'm a cat.
Melon said he's seen McMurphy and he's cancelling his sub.
Just a Kirsty though, right? No.
Okay, what should we do now?
I mean, I feel like we should keep romance until we get a gift.
Yeah? Okay.
Does an earring in the hair count as a gift?
I don't think so.
It's been a long time since I dated. I can't remember what the rules are.
I'm not sure. Okay. Let's go out with him again.
Another treasure chest. I've rushed out to the forest on Floofy Butt's insistence that I meet him at the location of his treasure chest. After the incident, we called on McMurphy and Kibbles to help us drag it to a new spot further away from the Elder Territory. Major, are you okay? I was in the middle of preparing lunch when I received your urgent summons.
Quite. I was pouring through my collection just now and couldn't help but reflect upon some of our adventures.
Oh, so you dragged me away from the kitchen to reminisce?
Indeed, I have grown rather fond of our expeditions together. I do seem to find more unique articles when you accompany me.
You've trained me well, Major. Any advancement I've made in the treasure hunting field is entirely thanks to you.
Yes, I mean, no, you have a natural ability, rather impressive.
You flatter me, Major.
Not at all. I am a fair cat, and it is my belief that good work deserves just reward.
Reward?
Indeed, and so I felt it would only be right to let you keep an item from my inventory, so that you may start a collection of your own.
That's too kind of you, Major. I'm touched.
Yes, well, let's have a look, shall we? You may choose whatever you like, my dear. Absolutely anything.
I peer into Floofy Butt's treasure chest. All the gems and bits of precious metal sparkle and glint in the sunlight. I gently move some of the more bijou trinkets out of the way and dig deep for the good stuff. Wow! I grasp a red gem almost the size of my fist. I wonder if it's a ruby, but before I can begin to examine it, Floofy Butt has swiped it away with his paw.
No idea what I was doing in there.
I think I see how this is going to go.
Anything else, little chungle, whatever you like.
How about this? I untangle a string of pearls, creamy and iridescent, clearly very good quality, even to my untrained eye. Floofy looks uncomfortable.
Yes, they are rather special, aren't they? I do have a particular fondness for them.
I let him off the hook as my eye catches sight of something dull and cheap looking. Major, what on earth is this? The filthy bottle sticks out like a sore thumb amongst the shiny baubles Floofy usually likes to collect.
Oh, that heavens, I forgot all about that thing. It might suit you. It's cheap and tacky. Just like you. If you shake it, you will hear something rattling in there. I do believe it contains a note or a script of some kind.
He's selling it to me.
Silly, really. I did get it into my head that to find a way to open the bottle, but the cork is wedged in tight.
I choose this to start my collection, Major.
Really? That old thing?
But I can tell he's absolutely delighted. Yes, I have an idea how to open it.
Go on. You have my attention.
I whip off my apron and loosely wrap it around the bottle, then smash it unceremoniously against the side of a tree.
Oh my god!
I see you. Hello.
Good gracious, little Chungler, how lively of you.
I have a feeling the real treasure
Right,
is
so Rod, thank you for the
this.
follow.
I carefully pick up the parchment from amongst the shards of glass and cast a cursory eye over the fading scribbles. A genuine message in a bottle. This could fill in so many blanks about the history of this place.
A piece of paper?
Oh, Major, this is not just a piece of paper. This is better than anything I could have hoped for.
Well, if that's what you deem to be treasure, then please be my guest.
Thank you so much, Major. I grin from ear to ear. I must go now, though. I'm running late for lunch duty. I excitedly kiss Floofy Butt on his furry head before dashing back to base. First moves.
First moves. Yay! So we have
There
another
we
recon
go.
now. Okay. Should we sleep? Because we've only got the one heart, haven't we? And it's like, you shouldn't use all your
Yeah.
hearts. So we'll do a little rest.
I miffed that we didn't romance McMurphy all the way now.
Yeah.
Not all the way.
All the way. You had a lovely nap and wake up feeling revitalized. Your energy has been restored. Magic. Hell yeah.
Yay!
Oh, that was good. No weird dreams. Okay. Should we do the last thing for McMurphy? Or should
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
we... Not McMurphy. Flippy
make
Butt.
it official.
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, this is romantic.
I'm taking a late night stroll along the beach, walking off my dinner when I spot a familiar shape in the distance. Major? He begins slinking away, but I'm sure he must have heard me. Hey, wait! Floofy Butt stops, but makes no move towards me.
Oh, little chunker. I was just enjoying this lovely evening.
It's dark and stormy. Is everything okay? He seems very distracted.
Yes, all in good order.
Haven't seen you for a while. paranoid person might think they were being avoided.
He's been ghosting us. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing that you're not paranoid then, isn't it?
I suppose so. There's an awkward silence.
Well, must be getting on. Mice to cats, you know?
There aren't any mice here, Major.
Just a turn of phrase, little chunga, but I'm sure you have things to be getting on with.
Actually, I have some time if you'd care to stroll together. The ginger Tom shifts uncomfortably.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
I have other plans.
Really? He's not forthcoming with details, and just as I suspect he's making up excuses, I hear a long yowling sound coming from the direction of the forest. Then, to my surprise, Floofybutt lets out a similar call and his demeanour
See you later,
changes.
Jay. Sorry, little chunga, I really must go. Oh no, it was a mating call.
Oh,
He's been cheating on
I
us.
see. The penny finally drops, and I realise he has a date with another cat.
He's breaking our heart. I feel rather embarrassed.
Why, Major, I'm pleased for you.
Really?
Of course.
I must say, I'm glad to have your blessing, little chunga. I believe you and I have become good chums over the time we've spent together here. I rather think you would like my new companion. They are so forward-thinking, and they always endeavour to challenge my lazy prejudices. I think you would approve.
He's diddling an elder. I do, Major. It sounds like you've found a real cat.
Oh.
I notice a slight feeling of regret rise within me, but try to muster a smile.
Thank you, little chunga. You are a good friend.
But his eyes are focused on where the sound came from. I can tell he's itching to go. Have fun, Major.
I rather think I will.
And off he darts, moving faster than I've ever seen him move before. I stand still for a moment, watching the place he's disappeared to, and I feel a wave of utter loneliness wash over me.
Oh no! Oh my god! Floofybutt dumped us!
We didn't even get the achievement for dating him. It was all for nothing.
No! Maybe if we'd eaten that seagull at first, he would have.
Oh,
He would
we
have.
didn't. Oh no.
That's so sad. But he's got a girlfriend now. That's cute.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him. He's happy. Now we're gonna get shot.
So happy.
At least it saves him the heartache when we get killed by the man on the boat.
He can't kill me. I'm already dead.
I'm dead inside. My heart's been broken.
Oh. I think you've probably got time for a recon. Should we
Yeah, let's do
do
it.
something
Okay.
to try and take our mind off our rejection?
Yeah, strange phenomenon in a nearby rock pool. Oh, this is the one after getting the gift. I think it's time to take a look at the message in the bottle that Floofybutt found.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Maybe it still smells like him.
Okay.
Do you want to be you again?
I might have to be Floofybutt, but I'll do it for now. The ink is surprisingly well preserved. The only obstacle to my understanding of this letter is deciphering the scrawling scribble. Some words I can make out. Punished, God, and the signature at the bottom. Bill.
Bill.
Bill. I can make out some other words, but they appear to be badly misspelled or possibly not even English. But some other hybrid language, maybe colloquial. I spend an hour or two, though it feels much longer, attempting to translate each character and syllable in my notepad. I obsessively write and rewrite words until a sentence takes shape, and I eventually am left with something quite legible. Once I'm satisfied that each word is correct and each sentence has meaning, I read it through from beginning to end. To whoever finds this bottled message, we have been cursed. We be judged for our sins. We wrecked on the rocks. I couldn't tell you where we be, but I think it is hell. The cats, they are everywhere, and they won't forgive us. They know what we done. My guts burned for food. I had no choice. I had to eat. I regret it now. God help me, I do. Now I am cursed, and the boys are too. The cats are eating us slowly from the inside. It burns more than hunger. It burns me rotten. They stare at me all the time with their yellow eyes. They know what we done. They are getting retribution. Justice. God help me, I pray for death. Jesus Christ, what is this game? If you find yourself in the path of the infinite island, turn back. Don't do what we done. Leave them. This is their island. I need my little Lucy to know I love her. I am sorry, Petal. Bill.
Wow. £2.15 on Steam if anyone wants to play that.
£2.50.
You too can experience true confusion and fear.
I read it again and again, but it seems the more I read it, the less sense it makes to me. I wonder if that reading aloud might help me understand, like in school. We have been cursed. We be judged for our sins we wrecked on the rocks. So their ship crashed and they survived. I'm not sure if they're very lucky or very unlucky. The cats won't forgive us. I had to eat. I had no choice. My skin prickles with goosebumps. Who knows what lengths anyone might go to in order to survive? I'm sure I'm capable of a lot more than I'd like to believe. Sat here in the comfort of my tent, but this?
Hello.
My stomach turns at the thought of it. I think I understand what Bill means, but the next part is less clear and still more disturbing. They're eating us from the inside! Like food poisoning? The thought of that is bad enough. I've eaten a few dodgy prawns in my time. I shudder at the memory, but I can't help thinking he means something else. Something worse.
Don't eat the cats.
Surely the place Bill is talking about is here. This island. The Infinite Island! I've never heard anyone refer to this place as the Infinite Island before. Most people call it Cat Island, or the Briony Island, formerly. Perhaps this crew were the first humans to set foot in the place. How long have the cats been here anyway? This letter seems to be at least 100 years old, and the cats were pretty well established then by the sounds of things. The cats in this note must be the elders. I suddenly feel another pang of sympathy for Bill and the crew. I know how frightening the elders can be. I decide not to tell Floofy Bud about the contents of his gift. It would only add to his paranoia. I instead promise myself that I will look into this further another time. ST Helix, thank you for the follow.
What a note to end
What
on.
a
that. Champ says, so is this a dating sim or I genuinely don't know.
I have no idea. I think
Wait, if we've got 18.1%.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's like 4 other chapters.
You probably have to play through like every character, right?
Yeah. And find out who that mystery cat is that we can
See you
date
later,
at the end.
Scott. I hope it's the professor.
This is a strange game.
I love it.
I just thought we would spend the day flirting with cats. I'll
I
be
did
honest.
too, yeah. We just thought that we were going to be dating cats, but now we're uncovering some sort of cat conspiracy.
And making an antidote to
And
a
making an
cat
antidote.
disease.
We're a werecat. Well,
I do feel like we died very early on that one. Having played through this second one, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we did.
We died really early on the
gave
first
up
one.
and got shot very easily.
I can't believe we got shot.
We could have had something special with McMurphy.
We
I wonder what
could've.
happens if you date him to the end.
Yeah, he was like really forward from the first one.
Yeah.
Whereas all of Floofy Butts were just like, I'm going on an expedition. I need you to hold my stuff.
I wonder what happens if you like rest a few more nights until your cat transformation has
Yeah.
gone a bit further. Then maybe
I wonder if that
they'll
happens.
find us more attractive.
We got shot. Yeah, we got shot. So we finished our research with the first character with Big Chunga, and we went to leave the island because it says if you finish your research, you leave. And we had a tearful goodbye with McMurphy. We got on the boat, And we told the
For
boatman.
one day.
Yeah, well, we had
He was very attached to us.
He was. We got on the boat. We were like, "Those cats are my best friends," and the boatman was like, "You've been spoiled," and then he shot us.
It was. I just assumed that we were going off the island for like a day and would come back for chapter 2
I
to
thought
do
that
more
too.
research later. I didn't realize we were.
We died, and then
That was it. Poor Big Chunga.
Poor Big Chunga.
It's not faring well for Lil Chunga, I don't think
No,
either.
I think
we need
Lil
a
Chunga.
lot more research.
They're I think they've bitten off more than they can chew. Lil
Yeah,
Chunga.
more than they can Chunga.
More than they can chunga.
We're gonna have mid Chunga will be next.
Why did he shoot you? Because I think they knew that we were a werecat and they didn't want it to spread, so they shot us.
We were infected with
Yeah.
cat disease.
Yeah. We had cat.
I guess maybe we become more of an elder cat when we become a cat, and then we can spread it further.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe we should just like give in to the cat disease and like become an overlord on the island. And then we can get revenge on Floofy Butt for not going out with us.
Yeah.
Well,
Then he'll love us.
then he'll love us. You'll love us, Floofy Butt, whether you like it or not.
It will be like one of those teen glow up movies
Yeah.
when all of a sudden the sports guy realizes, oh, the nerdy one, if she shook out her hair and took off her glasses, was actually the cute one. I get the feeling that's the plot to every single one of those films.
With us, like we pull our hair down, shake it, and turn into a cat, and then suddenly everyone loves us.
Floofy Butt
Yeah.
dumps his
New
current-
girlfriend, new partner, and then
I
comes
wonder if it's
running back.
Snooty Booty. It's Snooty Booty
Maybe.
that he's secretly dating.
I like
She's
your
in the bush
idea.
yowling away.
I like your idea that it's an elder cat. Andy, thank you for gifting us sub to Floofy Butt.
he's learned understanding, and now he's gonna live a lovely life with an elder.
Yeah, that would be cute. That would
They learned
be
a language
nice.
that they both talk, and it's the language of love.
Aww. That's nice, but also he didn't want to go out with us, so...
No, so screw him.
Right. Should we wrap it up?
Yes.
Did you want to continue with this next week, Briony, or should we...
Anhel gifted us up to McMurphy. Anhel.
Thank you, Anhel.
Our first love. I'm happy
dear.
to go with the flow.
I am too. We'll talk about it over the course of the week. Maybe we'll find something
Yeah.
else, or we can continue becoming a werecat. We'll see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, thank you for letting me rest my wrist and doing all of the mouse clicking today.
That's okay. I thank you for parsecing with me and sharing your desktop.
Yay. It's our desktop now.
It is our desktop now. Oh my gosh. Okay, Briony. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kirsty Chat, and thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you, Briony Chat. Thank you, Briony. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'll probably chat to you later.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bye bye for now.
Bye bye for now.
Bye.
Bye bye bye. Chill time. Chat. How did you like the weird cat game? I thought that was fucking fantastic. It was so dumb. I'm Indari. This is Skyrim music. It was a wild ride. That was fun. Please do more. Would you guys like to see more of it? Oh my gosh. That sent me back to my childhood. What the...
I see you. Hello.
Jules, thank you for the follow. It was the best of times. It was the blessed of times. Wasn't expecting that. Neither were we. We were like, oh, we'll make tabs and it'll be cute and we can get tabs a boyfriend and then it was like, oh wait, we're a human. Oh no, now we're a werecat. Oh no, there are like cat cannibals on this island. Oh no. It was certainly a ride. It was a wild ride. But yeah, we will see. I'll let you guys know next week if we play it again. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna go have some dinner. Follower remotes. We've got follower remotes, yes. So I kind of picked the ones that we use most on this channel. So we've got, oh shoot, we've got Peepo Hug tabs, hot dog, pizza. I've got a hey emote that I made ages ago and a flag, a pride flag. What's for dinner? I don't know yet. Not sure. We will see. We will see. Doom, hello. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been lovely. It's been lovely having you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all like the bits and stuff. It means a lot. It really means a lot. Tomorrow I will be back at 5 o'clock and I will be playing My Summer Car. We're going to carry on with Fable 2 on Thursday. And I think if we have enough people, then Capture the Wall will be on Saturday. So you can look forward to that. Okay, and I'll try not to get angry this time. We'll have chill time if we do. Okay. Okay, Nick is live. Let's raid Nick. Because Nick raids us a lot. Is this community? No, it's not community. Like, Yogg's Capture the Wall on Saturday. But only if enough people say yes to it. Okay, chat. Lots and lots of love. I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you have a lovely day. See you all soon. Goodbye.